All right, everybody, I should be back. I had to set up all the stuff. Oh, wrong way. Nice job, everybody. Look at you guys go, working together in the chat. Fantastic job there. I should be back. I have to turn off my YouTube, sadly, and off the Facebook to redo that. So it's a separate video. We should be good. Let me know over there on YouTube if you can see me over there. I do appreciate everybody over there as well. Pop out that chat again. Make sure my chat is working over there. All right. Looking good, looking good. Over there as well. So again, you might have to jump into a different thing over there on YouTube because I have to stop the recording, which stops the live stream over there on YouTube. It's really stupid. And then I can go and do another thing. Now on Twitch, I just run it all together into one thing because eventually that rolls off of Twitch. It's 60 days because I'm a partner. And normally if you're an affiliate, it goes for 30 days. And I keep the archive of all of my streams over on YouTube. So you guys can go over there and watch them in sequence and whatnot. Okay, so what we're trying to do is set up some Skull and Bones here. So let's get that to load over here. And man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about in Skull and Bones, that is for sure. In fact, I put it on the Discord if anybody wants to check it out. But we're going to go over it a little bit on what's new in going to be for season 2, and then what carries over and all that stuff. So let's go ahead. Pull that over there while we wait for the game to load. Loading, loading, loading. Keep that game a-loading, right. Gonna take its sweet, sweet time, isn't it? Sweet time a-loading. All right. All right, there we go. So yeah, some new stuff in here. Ooh, emissive stuff. Cool. So I watched that video, everybody. Again, it was very painful, especially as a streamer, but also as a human being. Man, they were having so many audio problems. I couldn't hear what they were saying. I was trying to take some notes so I could just let everybody know. So there wouldn't be any confusion as to what's going on. I'm gonna buy these things at the end here, everybody. Because again, you can just buy these with your in-game silver, and you can see I have 999. I have a lot of it. Right up there, I have a lot. All right, Heffiest Tears there. A lot of cool stuff in there. I love the lemurs. I love the whole outfit there. Very, very cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Now, we've kind of found the secret of how to make a lot of silver in this game. And that is the ability to grab your contraband and make contraband, right? So you're making rum, you're making gin, you're making snuff, and you're making opium. And those things you can actually use to make a lot of cash in game as well. So every time I kind of log in game, the first thing that I like to do is to check on how my production is doing. So really the whole premise of this game is first, it's a ship game. You're the ship, everybody. So remember, it's the ship. It's all about the ship and not necessarily about your individual character, like you're going to jump on to the deck of someone else's ship and battle with your swords. You're not going to do that. This is a ship game, and it's like a ship to ship or ship to location game, and it's really fun. I enjoy it. A lot, because if I don't enjoy something, everybody, I don't play it. I'm very simple in that way. I am a Ubisoft partner, and I appreciate them partnering me over there. But if I didn't like the game, I would not play it at all, because you always get the straight cinnies from me, everybody. I just tell it to you straight. Now, right here, you can see I've got some sugar cane. It's going to run for 1 hour and 24 minutes. Now, I don't necessarily want to do that right now because I'm going to go get some more sugarcane here in a minute. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to queue it up for as long as possible. You can also see that I have some juniper berries, and I can go ahead and make some gin from that and make some rum from the sugar cane, right? Now it's white skull rum and white skull gin. Now you do that, that's kind of like an intermediary. So you have your raw components, which is your sugar, say. Then you make your rum, which is your medium level thing. So your raw, medium, and then your high level item would be your gold skull rum. Your gold skull rum is worth 250 silver each. So if I make 1,000 of those, that's 300,000 silver. Now it's supposed to be 250, but because I have a boost on my buy and sell and whatnot, it also makes it more. So basically, it's like 300,000. So it's 1/3 of a million silver. Everybody, you can see I've already got a million up there, so I don't need to do it. So at this point, what I'm trying to do is to backlog as much gold skull rum as I want. And the reason why I started just doing gold skull rum and stopped doing silver is I was a little afraid that they were going to reset the silver, right? So if they reset the silver in season 2, now remember, they think of this game like a board game. So when you're playing Monopoly and you play through the game, you put it away and you come back and you play it again, right? So that's how they consider the game. So if you see how they approach the game, then you understand their choices, I think. So the first thing that you need to know is that silver does not reset. So if you have a lot of silver, awesome. That's very good. Now, if you want to know more, by the way, everybody, I do have it on my Discord here. I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat. It's discord.gg/Kismet. You can find me right over there. We have a special section over here called Let's Talk Gaming. So this is going to be my Let's Talk Gaming segment here. The very first one. And of course, right here, you can see this is going to be the soft reset. And I'll move myself over just a tad over here. And so this is what's going to happen. You can keep up to 300,000 pieces of 8. And that's a lot, everybody. You can get your boost going early in the thing. You can do a whole bunch of stuff in there as well. Now, if you own a certain amount of territories, now I only own 2 territories, so I was like, oh God, wait, I need to get my territories going so I can at least get my 2 ones in the very beginning. So I got to work on getting more territories. And I think that's the thing we should work on for the next like 10 days or so, is just try to get as many territories as we can. Even if we don't use the territories or use the manufactories, we should get those going, because also here on the right side is the manufactory reset. So it's going to reset the manufactories back, and it's going to reset all your upgrades. And that's okay. I understand after each season, you know, that you got to reset it and do it again. That's perfectly fine with me. Now, they have a new mechanic in the game called ship upgrades, and it's also part of your fleet management. So now, instead of me manually going and collecting the pieces of 8, which is typically you do, I'll get a game here to show you. What you do is you go in, and you can see mine are still running. They still got 22 hours left to go because I set mine up for a couple days at a time. I'm also getting a 33% boost here because I get a 30% boost by default, and then I have a 3% boost from some upgrades that I did. Over here, I've got another 3% boost because I have the whole entire area, right? These are considered those regions. So I've got to go in and get these 2, and I got to get those 3, and I got to get, I think, 1 more over here, 1 more over there. And Empire Opportunities view on map. Right there. Where's it at? Where was it? View on map. Oh, I got to go back to the map. Map. Right here. That Empire Opportunities? No. Where are they? Oh, right here. Hostile takeover. So these hostile takeovers, these PvP locations, all you have to do is just kind of sit over there, and if no one else comes along, boom, you've taken over those locations. Same thing over here, hostile takeover right here. Now, if somebody shows up, just be ready to bail and say, okay, well, I'm not going to get that one. Go to another one and try to get that one. Now, the cool thing about playing the game really late and also late in the season is the fact that probably not that many people are going to be on, right? Because they already finished the season. They already did the thing. They're busy taking care of their IRL or playing another game or whatever. Now's a great time to try to grab some of those and do it. Now, me, I like to do the ones where it's like a PvE, where you take on the baddies in each of those kind of takeover situations. So these are PvP takeovers, and there's actually 2 of them there. PvP takeovers, there's one here and one up there. And then there's PvE takeovers, where you got some guy coming along in his ship, and you take out that ship, and you grab the thing, and you run it back to St. Anne, and then boom, you unlock it. Not only for you, by the way, but if you have 3 people in that event, all 3 of you get a new location. So we should definitely be working on that big time. And it typically looks like this one over here, which is the blue one. Now, right now, I don't see any other takeover opportunities. It says there's in 30 minutes there's going to be more. And I can go look and see if people are there. And I can go join the event and see if somebody's there. Watch, I'm going to say join event and see how many people are there. And try to take over this one, maybe. Or maybe this one down here. Oh, I need both of those. Already in activity. All right, so I marked myself for that. And I'll go over there and see if anybody's over there. If there's somebody over there, then I just bail. Because you don't have to do it. You can just not do it, which is fun. I don't really like doing the PvP because I feel like it's a huge waste of my time. I like it more if it was like you had a whole bunch of peeps on this side and a whole bunch of peeps on this side, and then you were all battling it out. That would be way cooler. And you have like a PvP zone, like out here, like you got an island that you're fighting over. And if you take over that island, then all the people who take over it get it, like a fort. And then that fort you get to keep for like an hour or 4 hours or however many hours. And then after 4 hours, then people can attack that fort again and then take the fort from you. And if you don't defend it, then you lose it. I think that would be amazing PvP. Especially if you have, giant scale where you got like, it's like 20 people on the server and you got 10 versus 10 all taking each other out. That would be amazing. And they say they're working on stuff like that, which is great. This one's full over here and then is no longer funded. We got to go get that one. So right now, what you need to do, and I'm just going to run it just to show you over here in a bit. But first, what I'm going to do is do the thing I like to get out of the way, like when I first log in. And that is to go get the basic resource. So here we can see we got some June berries. I'm just going to call them June berries. That's it. We can go ahead and grab those. Limit reach. Oh, I had my ones from last time. I forgot. I had my ones from last time and I couldn't do them. That's right. Well, that's cool. I forgot I had those. Okay, so I had some from last time and I wasn't able to do it because the vendor wasn't out there because somebody was out there blowing up the vendor, which sucks. So this one's called the roving one. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, repair our ship. We're going to make sure that we're on the brigantine, which we are. And then we're going to set sail and we're going to go out there and we're going to try to talk to the vendor. And then this vendor is like a helm vendor, which is the overall kind of smuggler network that you're part of. And then you get, look at this guy. He has the red eye on him too. So he's doing the same thing. And so I'm going to run out here and see if I can go ahead and get it before he blows that guy up. Because see that little red eye on him? That means he came out here and he destroyed the thing. Look, he's doing it right now. He destroyed the ship. So I'm trying to come out and do the ship. So he's basically going to ruin it for me. Maybe I can get to him before he does that. We'll see. I don't know. I think it's probably getting low. Yeah, he blew it up. So yeah, he just blew that up. And then I'm going to shoot him for being a jerk. Jerk. Jerk hole. So some people are just a-holes, everybody. And that's just the way life is. And you have to like deal with the stupidity of others. So what you do is you log out to the main menu. Right here. And then you try to get onto a different server. Because that guy's just going to keep doing that over and over again. Now, he might be getting resources for that and getting stuff for that every time he blows them up. I thought they changed it, though, because I didn't get any resources before. But I kind of feel like people are just doing it to be jerks. So I'm going to try to get on a different server and then just pop up and see if there's one out here. Nope, not one out here. And you can see there's another guy there. Undead Soldier doing the same thing. So we'll go to the main menu again. Just keep hopping servers. This is the same thing I do in Fallout 76. When people are bothering you, you block them and then you jump servers so they can't find you as well. So again, if you have to deal with the stupidity of others and the peeps ruining the gameplay for you, just keep jumping. Keep jumping server until you find a group of awesome people instead of a-holes. Like so, maybe I can find them right over here. Let's see. Is this my guy right here? Maybe. And then look, he blew it up again. Undead Soldier. So I can't get it there either. Oh my God! I think people are like doing this like on mass, because that was like 3 servers in a row. Unless that was the same server they put me on. I don't know. Let's hope they're not putting me back onto the same server. So what I'm trying to do is collect my resources so I can backlog resources for the new season. And then I don't never give up, never surrender, everybody. Never give up, never surrender. I have a hostile takeover. Awesome. Now, another trick, by the way, also is to get on a server that don't have a lot of people on it. Like this server right here has 15 people. And so I'm going to roll over here, and I'm going to assume this is my guy right here. I'm going to hope this is my guy. Yes, it is. All right, there we go. See? There we go. That's it. Just work around the a-holes, everybody. Work around the a-holes. Now, that's actually one of the game mechanics, by the way, that you can kill that guy and you get extra stuff from him. Now, it didn't work for me, but then again, I didn't turn my quest in first and then blow him up. And the second I figured out that it was affecting other players, that other players could not get to the vendor, because everybody says he respawns pretty quickly, but I've never seen that. I think it takes a while for him to respawn. So I stopped doing that. See, I'm still a pirate in the game, but I'm not an a-hole. There's a difference. And if that is affecting other players and players don't have the ability to go out there and do their supply runs, well, then I'm not going to do it. This is simply the way it is, because it will affect not only my team, but it will affect also other people in the world who are just trying to run out there and get their stuff ready for season 2, who might not have been able to play as much as everybody else, like I'm trying to do right now, because I don't have as much time to play it all day every day. Everybody, I just don't have it. Don't have that amount of time. Now, the cool thing is, again, if you have up to 300,000 pieces of 8, you get to keep those. Now, of course, you have less, like me, like I have 0 right now. I think I have 0. Then whatever level you're at, you keep those. Now, it is not going to reset silver, like I said. And then also you keep your sovereigns as well. Now, watch this little trick, everybody. We'll go talk to this guy. Go show the supply stuff. I'm right here by where the supply guy is. And I can go ahead and pick these up instead of going back to St. Anne. Now, sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. We lucked out today that the dude's right here. Then again, I'm just going to go through and get as many contracts as I can for right here. Like that. And again, if you see peeps doing that kind of stuff, what you do is you just, jump to another server and roll on from there. All right, back out to the thing, repair, set sail. And then run back out to him again before somebody else shows up. And there's a lot of servers, everybody, so you can just, again, just avoid peeps who are ruining other people's fun. And they're like, well, it's because of the thing and the stuff and the thing. And I'm like, whatever. Whatever, bro. All right, so now I'm going to go out here and see if the guy shows up. And you can see I've got it marked in the water. I think it might be this guy. This guy. No, it's just a skirmisher. Oh, he vanished. No, I'm looking for the helm guy. That's a privateer. Oh, did somebody come out and blast him while I was back at the thing? Maybe. Yeah, somebody might have came out and blasted him while I was in the thing. But I can go into my journal here and go to the supply thing, roving, and go there. No, something's moving my way. See something. Oh my, huh? Again, it should be right here. Kind of feel like it might be that guy way over there. Nope. Don't know where he went. Well, I got nothing else to do while I wait. Let's go over and run and talk to this guy. He's way out there. Oh, right into the wind, too. He's right into the wind. I'm not going to bother that. Oh, there it is. I think it's this one over here now. All right, let's take a look. Ah, there he is. See, the helm liaison. See him right there? So you can see it, which one it is through the thing. So he did reappear. Again, I go out here and blast him, but again, if it affects other players, and then the players have to wait for it, and you're just out here, you're just killing them over and over and over again. I think that that's a jerk thing to do. I refuse to be a jerk. That's just the way it is. That's the way Kismet rolls, even if it's to my advantage. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, again, see, I collected a bunch of poppies and things of that nature. And I like to queue these up as much as I can. Where am I going? Back over here. Got to get myself going in the right direction. There we go. Now, this particular ship that I have is a very, very fast ship. Oh, I'm overburdened. Look, I'm overburdened. I can only go 4. Oh, that's a very dangerous thing, everybody. I could die. I forgot to drop it off. When I went back to get those other quests, I forgot to drop my stuff off. Now I got way too much stuff. And this is what happens when you are like that. Now I try to use my water. I've got my stamina stuff going here. So maybe I can get 5 knots out. Oh, that's excruciatingly slow. Oh, God. Yes. Should have cleared my inventory. That was my bad. Now, we've got La Peste over here on the right, which I don't want to get involved in. He's about to blow up that other ship. And I have a feeling he's going to aggro on me, too, because I don't think, yeah, he's going to be right there. Bad timing. Now I'm going to have to deal with him because he's going to destroy that ship. Out of water, or my water's on cooldown. Just try to get away from him. See, that's what happens, everybody. Now, this ship doesn't have as much cargo as my other one, so I'm used to going and grabbing a bunch of cargo and being just fine. But this shit doesn't got it. And again, I'm just trying to get away from him and see if he aggro's on me. Just kind of go wide. See if he turns on me. Yeah, he's going right where I'm going. Ugh. See, sometimes you just want to avoid battle and get back. You failed to gain a lead over your rivals, so it's okay. I wasn't really going to do it. I just grabbed it just to show it. Yeah, see, he's got a little question mark. Again, I'm trying to go further away from him. He's coming toward me. I can't go very fast. I'm just going to try not to aggro him so I can get over here. I can get close enough to this thing over here. I can just go. He doesn't aggro on me. If it turns red, he'll be aggro. Oh, this is excruciating. All right. Clear your inventory, everybody, or you'll be doing this. Ugh. So slow. Again, I'm just trying to avoid combat so I can run back, drop this off, and do my other quests. Now, had I had my big ship, I would have not had this problem. Oh, God, he's coming after me now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get there. Go, 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 go. Get to the port. He's coming after me. Go, go. Now, again, if I can get to the port and not be in combat, I can just disembark. There we go. And there we go. I made it. I made it. Yay, me. My bad, everybody. Now, again, I turn the sound off when I'm just running around doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, watch out. If you have 3 groups of this, you're going to have a problem. I actually have 4 groups. I also have the sugarcane. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff off me now so that doesn't weigh me down again. That was like 40,000 weight right there. So that allows me to make more rum and make more stuff in the game. And I think that's a really cool mechanic once you get it down. And that allows you to have so much silver that you can keep your manufactories going. Especially into the next season, where not only do you get these resets, do you get your upgrade parts because you got a whole thing where you're going to be making a bunch of ships. Now, the thing you want to know is that you can make up to 40 ships. That's right, up to 40 ships in the game, and you can gear up all those ships. So one of the things they said on the dev stream is if you do have more than 300,000, what you want to start doing is making a bunch of ships. So there's a big Kismet tip for you right here. There's a big one if you're playing Skull and Bones, is to make a bunch of ships and then upgrade those ships. Get weapons and armor and all that stuff. Spend your pieces of 8 on that stuff. And go in and buy a bunch of stuff to use up all your pieces of 8 so you're at 300,000 or below. And build up all those ships because you're going to have a whole fleet system. And that fleet system, which is like this right here, So your fleet system here is going to allow you to assign ships to go collect your pieces of 8. Now, it only works at one location. They said eventually they might make it multiple, but it's only going to be one location. Now, of course, I know there's 70 locations because I saw the thing, because if you have 70 locations, it gives you so much stuff. And you're going to only have 40 ships, so that's not going to be enough to collect every single one. I don't know what they're going to do about that, but we might have to go collect some ourselves. We'll see. But what you can do is go in and assign a ship. Now, you can see based on the ship rank as whether it's going to be risky, low risk, or high risk. They don't destroy your ships, but they can damage them to where you have to repair them. But basically what this is going to do is go and automatically collect your pieces of 8 for you. So you don't have to do it anymore. And I would imagine it probably works offline too. So when you started going and you got your empire going and then you come back, guess what? Cha-ching! You're going to have a whole empire that's just making you pieces of 8 the whole time, which I think is really cool. I think the whole idea of the end game of where you're building up your whole empire and you're running your empire, I really like that in the game. For sure, for sure. So it says right here, recommended shield ship rank number 9. And so you've got to put a number 9 in there, or a number 10, or a number 11, or 12. Me, I would try to make every single ship, all 40 ships be level 12. That's what I would do. That's just me. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm start building a bunch of ships. That whole job is to go over there and ferry over there and get the thing. Now, of course, the cool thing is they also said that the lower level ships, the small ships, are going to be able to be upgraded to the point in which they're high level as well, like level 12. And then you can use those to go and ferry your stuff back and forth, or use those in game because they're going to be faster and they're going to turn faster. And there'll also be a smaller target to hit. So it'll be a little harder for people to hit you, so you can just buzz in there and blah, 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 and then zip around and have kind of like a hit and run kind of thing as well. So really, really cool update, I think. So you don't have to manually log in and go collect your pieces of 8 every time you log in. There's a whole system, a whole fleet system that's going to do that for you as you build it up. Now, also in here in the new Season 2, there is going to be your upgrading of ships. So you're going to upgrade your various ships. And that's why this whole kind of soft reset and kind of, I consider it like a Season 1 bonus thing is going to help out. So you get these world leases. Now, the world leases allow you to go in and just pick one of the factories to start with in the next season. And that's powerful. That's pretty powerful. So you can go in and say, hey, I want to get my favorite, which is right here, Grenade. Or Grenade. You can just go in and say, I want that one. Boom. And then you got it. That's why you want to have as many regions as you can before you finish the season, which is in 11 days, which that's a tall order. I wish TM was in here and my crew was in here. We'll get that going. Oh, it's the same server. Thank you, Rocky Steel. I didn't see. I don't remember people's names. I'm terrible with people's names. So what you want to do now is not necessarily get it so that you can run your factories, but get it so that you're going to get that bonus for Season 2, everybody. That's the thing I would be working on like crazy, is just working on those takeover opportunities and be taking over as much of this as you can. And I would even spend, if you have like 300,000 pieces of 8, I would unlock the other ones. I would unlock all of these as well. And just start collecting as many regions as you can. So based on how many regions you have right here, which is, number of territories, 1, 3, 5. Now, territories are these right here. See, I've got these kind of blue ones here. This right here is the Red Isle. And of course, I've got these territories right over here. And then I have this territory over here. So you want to get as many of these little sub-territories as you can. And of course, the best thing to do is get the one that's the one that's going to finish that one off. Like right here, Tangso Lumberyard. So hopefully I get like a PvE one that I can go out and blast that ship that's the PvE, and we can get those going on. And tomorrow night, or later tonight now, because we're tomorrow already, Thursday night, that's what I would work on, even more than getting the silver stuff and, looting the locations. What I would be getting as many of these as possible. Because then next time, if I have 3 of these, right? If I have 3 of these, then I can get over here, I'm going to get 2 territories right at the very beginning. 2 manufacturers. I can just go ahead and choose, right? And I would choose the one that's giving me 30% bonus right here. Boom, boom. I would get these 2. And then if I had 300,000 pieces of 8, then I could go in and just upgrade those right away. Boom, 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 boom. Upgrade them. and then upgrade them. So you, as a person who's played season 1, and you played a bunch in the game, actually gets a bonus toward season 2. So you get a little bit of a head start into season 2. And I think that's really cool. So they're going to reset it, but you, as a player who's played a lot in there and you've got it all set up, gets a bonus to the next one. So that's what I want to do, take over one more territory at least, but really take over as many as I possibly can, so that I can then cherry pick which ones I want. And I would choose these right away. I'd choose these. And then over here, this one's only got 13. This one's 23. This one's 18. But this one's 33. And this one over here is 23. So I would do this one, and then I would do this one, and then I would do a bunch of my upgrades in my board. And that's kind of like my goal now. But I need to run over here and get this. Actually, I could just fund this while I'm waiting as well. Let's just fund that so that keeps going. It's still got a little bit of room there to let that run. And so, again, you won't have to run out and get your pieces of 8. So I'm going to run out and get mine just to show you typically what you would do. And then also, so I get those pieces of 8. And now that I know I can backlog 300,000 of them, I'm going to backlog as many as I can. I'm not going to have 300,000. Some people have 1 million, 5 million, 20 million pieces of 8. I would definitely go and start working on crazy tons of ships. And it's so cool that the devs told you that. The devs could have just wait for the reset and said, screw the players. But they didn't do that. They came out and said, look, here's what you should be doing if you have lots of pieces of 8. They didn't explain it very well, though, because their audio was terrible and it all was like really bad. I had to watch a whole bunch of sections over and over again so I can give you it nice and easy, everybody. I'm giving you it the easy way. You don't have to watch 2 hours of a video. Kismet already took that hit for you of a video. I couldn't even understand what they were saying. There was echo. They're like audio mixer went out big time. Now, here's another thing over here as well. You can see right here, you've got upgrade ships as the shipwright. So that means that you can go in again and use this new section here, which is upgrading your ship, upgrading the ranks of your ships. And you can see down here, if I move off to the side here, you can see right down there that it has upgrade level 0 to level 1 and whatnot, because your ship is your character. And so you got to upgrade your ships. Now, I don't know if your ships reset back to 1 and then you have to upgrade them. They didn't mention that. Nobody asked. And I had missed the stream, so I couldn't go in there and ask him. That would have been the first thing I asked. Is everybody's ship's going to reset back to 1? Is it not based on gear anymore? Is it based just on upgrading and leveling them versus having a certain level gear that's in there that's upgrading them? I don't know, but go buy a bunch of cannons. Go buy a bunch of armor. Go buy a bunch of stuff for your ships and make a bunch of ships and have them all ready to go. And when you have your 40 ships ready before the season's even done in the next 11 days, then the second that season 2 starts, boom, hit that ground running, everybody. And we're going to play it on the day that it launches, which is on the 28th. Let me bring this up here first before we bring up my calendar here. So it's going to be Tuesday, right over here. So on Tuesday, we're going to make a special launch day thing. We're going to probably override whatever we're doing on that day, except for probably Fallout 76. But we're probably going to make it like an all night long Skull and Bones as Season 2 rolls out. And then we'll go back to, Skull and Bones and Fallout 4 afterwards. So, but definitely have like a launch day of Season 2 for sure, because that's going to be super fun. And if you want to kind of read more into it, but I just told you all the things you need to know. Now, there are some other things as well. So again, just a recap, a quick recap of everything. Basically, the season reset information. You want to know how many pieces of 8 do you keep? 300,000. Again, I've wrote it here on my Discord as well. Sovereigns don't reset. Silver does not reset. Manufactories do reset, and their upgrades on the manufactories do reset. So keep that in mind. They suggest that you take your pieces of 8 that you have beyond 300,000, make a bunch of ships, buy a bunch of weapons, armor, and upgrades for your ships at the very beginning. And then, of course, your helm head start on the next thing is going to be the fact that you get to pick some territories. If you have a bunch this season, it's going to give you a world helm lease. So basically, it's like a lease, and you just lease that manufacturer straight away. And based on how many you have is how many you get at the end of the season. Also, based on the number of manufacturers, how many ship upgrade parts you get. Of course, you had all 70 manufacturers. You're going to get 75 ship upgrade parts. And by the way, if you look at the ship upgrade screen, that's the assigned screen down here. You can see in the upper right corner that upgrades require one upgrade part for now. Of course, everything could change in the next couple weeks, or who knows. But you need some cloth and you need some upgrade parts to upgrade your beater here, your rammer, as well. So instead of being weapons, it might be the fact that you have to do the ship upgrades. Now, they didn't explain it very well. I thought it was not very organized. As someone who does streaming for the last 9 years, everybody, it was super cringe. And I feel for them, everybody. I'm not trying to bring them down. I feel for them because I've had those technical problems too. But this is like the company. This is like Ubisoft, right? If I was working for Ubisoft, or if I was working for Twitch, or if I was working for these companies, I would dang well make sure that everything was working awesome. And if it had an issue, I would have a backup plan instead of making like the game director's audio terrible the whole entire time. That was really bad. Really bad. I always have problem solvers in my streams, and you'll see me do it, everybody. If something starts to go off, I'm always like, okay, I know exactly how to fix that problem. Okay, this is this issue. Oh, my mic went out. Hold on. Let me reset my mic. Let me reset my camera. Let me reset the thing. You got to have your quick and dirty things. So this season will start. Oh, look, I already answered that question. There's a Kismet moment right there. It's going to season 2 starting on the 28th. So we're here right now, Thursday. So in a couple weeks, and then on Tuesday. Tuesday, May 28th. So that's when it's going to start the next season. So again, you're going to get your head start because you get, based on how many territories you have, you get to pick some territories, right? 1, 2, 3, depending on how many you got now, right? And then also, you get some ship parts for upgrading your ships as well. So you get an upgrade on your ships, you get an upgrade on there. Take the rest of your pieces of 8 beyond 300,000. Let me just say it one more time because I want to make sure that everybody understands for people who are just rolling in. Go use those pieces of 8 to buy weapons, to buy guns for your ship, to buy furniture. That's the other thing. Buy furniture for your ships and go buy armor and stuff for your ships because you're going to make like 40 ships because those ships are going to go and collect your pieces of 8 for you now through the fleet management system, which they've added. So again, there's a new fleet management system. There's also fleet management risk system. So based on the level of your ship versus the risk of them collecting your pieces of 8, they might get damaged, but they don't get destroyed. They get damaged in there. They're also adding, again, ship upgrade parts, which upgrade your ships that you're going to be managing in your fleet, as well as they're adding new homing torpedoes. If you didn't see that, that's pretty cool. So your things will go to them. And if your torpedoes are close, it'll actually turn and go and hit the target, which is pretty cool. Another thing that I saw that they are going to add is called the spring loader buoy. So if you're a healer like me and you want to heal your team, you can shoot this buoy out, boom, and it will sit there, and then people can come over there and heal by the buoy. So it's kind of like one of those totems, like in World of Warcraft, where you put the totem down and everybody's in the area gets healed. Or if you're playing Star Wars The Old Republic and you put it down on the ground and then they just walk right out of it because they think it's a fire thing when it's really you're trying to heal them. That's really frustrating as a healer. And then again, in this game too, you shoot the mortar right around them, and then it has the circle, and you're about to hit them, and then they turn and get out of the circle when you're trying to heal them. It's very hard. But the mortar is a much better thing because it will, the spring loader is a much better thing because it will sit in the water, and then if they missed it, they can just go over to it and then get healed. Now, also that they mentioned that thing can be customized. So you can customize it for different things. So you can also make it DPS if you want. And then also the ability to block ships when they're trying to get away, or you want to, guide them in a certain direction, like to your wolf pack of friends. You put it in front of them, boom, they hit that thing. They got to go this way. And then your friends come in, bam, and blast them. A lot of great mechanics in there. They also said that you can also potentially do a fire build or a mine build with that as well. So that's pretty cool. Again, I put all this on my Discord for you guys. I took the hit, everybody. I took notes for a couple hours on there, and I had to watch it over and over. I really spent about 3 hours on it, writing this out and then watching that video over and over so I could hear what they're saying because their audio was terrible. Also, they said they're going to lower the cost of manufactories. So when you go to fund a manufactory in the game, and I'm just chilling out here. Hold on, let me get actually in town. I didn't know I had gotten out of the thing there. There we go. Let me get back to my helm thing here while we're chatting, so I'm not just sitting out there. Sitting out there. All right. So yes, when you go to fund your manufactories, when you're in your helm screen here, it's a helm map, and you go in here and let me take one that's not currently funded over here. and you go to fund it, they said they're going to reduce the silver cost. So it's not going to be such a burden to get silver. Now, we've discovered a way of getting millions of silver. You just keep getting that poppy, keep getting that stuff, keep doing those raids of forts through the helm thing. And then, of course, you can also use your table boost, which I'll talk about here in a second, to keep that massive amount of stuff rolling in. Man, you want that money to be constantly rolling in, so then you can just get tons and tons of pieces of 8. Now, there's a big love to the magician, aka we call him TM for short, who discovered all of this and really went wild and got every single location and really helped me out and helped my team out as well, because he's awesome at just about every game that he plays. And he fell in love with the game as much as I'd done, but sadly I don't have as much time. But he did help me out a lot, and I appreciate him greatly. And of course now I'm passing it on to you guys to help you guys out a lot. Because that's what we do, everybody. We don't just keep all the secrets for ourselves. You know, we pass it on to fellow gamers like all of you. All right, what else did they say? Okay, so the spring loader, they're going to lower the cost of the manufacturers. Also, there's going to be around 20 new weapons, armor, and furniture. 4 skull and bones. There's going to be a new pet crab that you can have up there instead of your lemur or whatever you've got up on your thing, or your cat up there. They got a new ship. It's a medium level ship called Brig. It's going to be a multi-purpose ship for healer, DPS, fire, mines, basically what I talked about in there. By the way, they did say that there's going to be new storyline with the people called the Twins. They didn't tell exactly what it is, and of course we're going to hear more about it over the next week or so. And of course that storyline is where you get the new ship. So make sure to be working that storyline, everybody, big time. There's going to be new black market items. There's going to be a new death cam. There's new black market items. There we go. And new death cam as well. So when you die, you can see who you got killed by. And then they want to make the smaller ships more usable. So if you got a whole fleet of ships and you got a bunch of smaller ships that aren't doing anything, because everybody likes to have every ship, right? There's 12 different ships. So you want to have one of everything, which I still got to make my other ship. I got to go make my Sambuc. I still haven't made that yet. And so everybody wants all the ships, but you know, they're not all useful, because as you get into the higher level, you got to use your medium ships, because those are the ones with the better guns. But in this case, I think what they're going to do is use the ship upgrades to make every ship to basically be a level 12 or be the max level that you can use as an actual primary ship or for your fleet management, which I think is really cool. So I think what they're going to do is change the way, but they didn't really say it. They didn't come out and just say it. I feel like their biggest problem in that stream, everybody, is they just didn't come out and say it. Just, you know, be organized like me. Go organize your thoughts and then come in and just tell it like it is, right? I like to be super efficient, everybody. I don't want to go on for 2 hours telling you the same crap over and over. I just tell it to you straight, right? Get to the point. That's what I like. Get to the point. If you like people getting to the point, you're in the right stream. There you go. Other notes I made from there as well. They're looking into changing the rockets, because the rockets right now suck. It's hard to see what you're doing. So they're going to try to make the rockets up at the crow's nest, which is typically what you do when you're doing your mortar, which is your center ship item. So they're going to try to put it up on the crow's nest and basically try to fix that. Now, whether they do that or not, I don't know, but they said they're working on it. Now, seasons are typically 90 days as well. Also, they did confirm that you can delete ships. So if you just want all tank ships or all DPS ships, well, guess what? You can delete your past ships and get all those. Now, me, I want one of every ship. And then a whole fleet of ships that are just going to be my pieces of 8 ships that are just going to go picking those up for it. And then, of course, the end goal of the game, and that's what I love about the people who are the top people, they can think of the overall idea of the game, is that you are ruling your own empire. You have an empire of ships. You're the Commodore, and you're like setting all your ships out to get pieces of 8, and of course, you're unlocking cool stuff, and you're progressing your way through. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's it. That's pretty much what I learned from that thing, and pretty much what I learned from reading their stuff. Now, again, they have a thing over here where you can go read it from the producer over there. I forget what his name was. I forget what his name is over there. He had like a gamer name. I totally forgot, everybody. I'm so bad with names, everybody. But again, basically, it's going to just tell you exactly what I just told you. Except for way quicker. TLDR, everybody. You don't have to read all of this stuff. Go read my thing on the Discord. I don't write like long paragraphs. I just do bullet points. Okay, this is what's going to happen. See, look how quick that is, everybody. That's everything that's in that letter you see right there is right there, but even more, because I listened to all the stuff multiple times so I could get every little bit for you guys. And that's the way I go above and beyond for all my peeps here in the stream. So let's see some GGs in the chat for 3 hours of Kismet's time right there for all of you so you can be ready for Season 2. You're welcome. You're welcome. So there we go. When will this season start? Which is the best way to collect silver? Is this live or recorded video? This is live. Sorry, I was trying to finish what I was saying there, and I was going to get back to my chat. Yes, thank you, D, for coming in. Boobar Mitchie, hi, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Say anything if you have to build fleets or are they freebies? You have to build them, Farquaad. You have to build them. So again, if you have any pieces of 8 beyond 300,000, right now, start building ships, buying guns, getting furniture. You got 11 days to make it happen. So if you've got 500,000 pieces of 8, boom. Don't be putting them into manufacturers because those going to reset. Don't put it in your upgrades because those going to reset. Don't do that with your pieces of 8. If you haven't bought all the patterns in the thing, like I haven't, which I'm going to do here in a minute, then do that. Do not go in here and start upgrading all this stuff. I mean, you can if you want. If you've got 50 million of them, well, then fine, go right ahead. But this stuff right here is going to reset, right? And then all your manufacturing, all the manufacturers that you own are going to reset. So the smart thing to do is to go in and get as many manufacturers as you can. And that's what I'm going to spend the next 10 days doing, because we're going to start doing it tomorrow. And maybe tonight if I can catch one as I'm doing my thing here. Like right here, look. Oh, yes, Legendary Heist. Well, I'm going to join the event and see if anybody else is there. Is it just me? Am I just the one? Participants 2 of 3. Oh, okay. We got Defy down there. I'm coming, Defy. I'm going to come help you. So, yes, there's another dude there trying to do the legendary thing. All right, come on, let's focus. All right, we're going to get in the action here, but we're going to come back to and talk more about that stuff here in a bit. But we got to get in the action and see if we can get it going here. All right, I'm going to change ship. I'm going to go to my big ship, Snow, which I use for DPS and mainly for tanking. Over here, then I'm going to set sail. Now I've got cannons, cannonballs, I've got rockets, I've got all those things. And my job is going to help defend this dude who's already out there and help him out. Let's go. Make sure I got all my stuff going. Make sure you can hear it. Let's go get him, everybody. Hey, Farquaad, you want to come join me? Just jump in group, bro. I think you can just jump in group. Let me see if you're already in. Where's my thing at? Yeah, Farquaad, I'm just going to invite you. How about that? Boom. I'm just going to assume that you want to go and get tons of stuff for next season. All right, so we're going out here. We're going to do this legendary heist. And we got like 7 minutes to make it happen. I can see the Defy dude is over there trying to work it. Oh, he's got his Sambuc. Maybe I should come out and heal him. Maybe that's what I should do. So he's got to grab the thing and get it back to the base as quick as possible. Now, these are PvE ones, right? Now, if you don't want to do PvP, these legendary heists are your jam. They're my jam. I like doing the PvE stuff. But we got 6 minutes. That's not a lot of time. But I'm going to come out here and I'm going to try to help as best I can. If I see somebody's already there, it's kind of hard for me to do by myself. But I can come in and get it going and help out. At least the thing I can do is slow them down and whatnot. So this is the one we want to get. Oh, there's 2 people out here doing it. Which one we try to get? This one? I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Repair Merchant. Pelicorn. Wow, that's actually like a named ship. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that one. And try to help out. I'm coming, bro! Oh, he's already got it. He's got the thing. He just needs to run for it. I'm not stopping. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, rockets, come on.
What's wrong? A afraid to die?
Come on, rotate, rotate.
Protect the ship carrying the cargo, or this will all be for nothing.
Okay, now me and Defy got to get the heck out of here. Go, Defy, go! All right, brother, it's all you. I'll keep him up and you run, bro. I got you 6. All right, now I'm assuming he knows what he's doing because we got about 8 minutes to make it happen, Captain.
Let's take a closer look.
Now, those other guys are running away. These guys are trying to aggro on us. Oh, he's shooting off those things.
Nice target. Ready to fire.
Again, I'm a tank, so that's my job to take the hits. So I'm just going to keep following the dude. Back him up. Now, this is some random guy. I don't know this guy. I guess I could group up with him, but my job is just to slow them down. To slow him down and then get as many of these manufacturings as we can. Ah, sucker! Kiss goodbye to them sails.
Your orders, Captain.
So I screwed up that guy's sails so he can't follow us. And that guy right there. Again, this is one of my favorite parts of multiplayer games is the fact that you can just jump in and just start helping random people that you don't even know. But of course, you're also doing it for you too, because of course you're going to get a benefit out of it. But yes. Whoa, whoa, he took a lot of damage and he healed himself. Suck that, bro. Wipe that guy out. Wipe that guy out. And again, I got his 6, everybody. I got his 6 right here. See, I'm helping him out. Now, he's in a Sambuc, so he does a lot of heavy damage. But when I showed up, I really helped because it was about to run down. So he had like a few minutes left. So I came in, boom, blasted that guy. He did more damage than me, so he got the actual token. And then he's trying to run that token back. And all we got to do is just keep the peeps off of us as well. Now, they love to spawn in front of you in this particular legendary heist, so keep that in mind. But we're getting pretty close. Right here, we're trying to go to St. Anne. And he's going to go around on the right. Now, again, his ship's way faster than mine, everybody. But I do have some boosts. I can use the water there. I've got my various food that I can use to keep my sailing speed up and whatnot. Now, I don't have to be right next to him for me to get credit. I just got to come over and help. That's it. Come over and help with the legendary heist, and then GG's all around. We still got to go get our pieces of 8. I'll show you that here in a minute. I'm going to show you the difference between what you got to do now and what you get to do in the future. And I think that's a really cool change, by the way, because they're listening to player feedback and making changes to the game based on that feedback. And I love companies that do that. That actually listen to the players and say, look, the players say, you know what, going and collecting your pieces of 8 is such a grind. Why don't you make like a whole fleet management system? And so they did. So very cool.
Captain, our sails are broken. Enemy, time to fight.
Huh? And there we go. Legendary heist done. Okay, we got a Conda, whatever that is. I don't know where that is, but we'll go look at it on our map. Hopefully it's the one I need to get that other region. Wouldn't that be amazing if I just got the one I needed? A Conda. Where are you at? A Conda. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. So, oh, right there. Okay, so the one that we might have to do PvP for, we don't have to because we just got it from that legendary heist. We have another opportunity in about 13 minutes. So again, everybody, this is what I would be doing. I would be getting as many regions as you can. Get these ones unlocked first. because this way it's going to be faster. If you have all of them unlocked, then you're going to get one over here and one over there and one over here and one over there. That's going to suck. So get all of the Red Isle first, and then I'd say unlock Coast of Africa, or maybe is it, what? How many are over here? These seem like a lot more per region over here. There's like 4 per region, 4 there, 3 there. Whoa, this one's got 5. I think this one has 3. I think this one counts as this one. Yeah, try to get the regions that are the easiest. So the easiest regions for me right now would be if I got this one, I'd have that region done. If I got 2 more here, I'd have those done, and so on. So every time I do this legendary heist over here, it's only going to affect here because I haven't unlocked these. So just keep doing these until you have them all. Then when you have all those, then you unlock the next one, get all of those, and so on, because it's just going to focus what's going to be done. And since I only have so many days left as well, this right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more legendary heists. And I can do that just every, 30 minutes. Hopefully you get a PvE function, you join it. Hopefully some other random person comes along, or random 2 more people come and help you. That was me. However, my game isn't on because I'm logged into UB account. It shows me as offline. Oh, I didn't even see. Sorry. I just thought, hey, I try to pull you in case you want to work on this stuff as well. But yeah, this is what I would be working on straight away as well. Oh, we got a treasure map, and we got a mysterious chest. What do we get? Oh, some pieces of 8. We will take that. Very nice. And then, of course, we went and did our supply runs. Did we do our other supply runs is the question. Let's go ahead and finish our supply runs. Then we'll go do our pieces of 8. Whatnot. I suggest always get your supply runs done first. And look for the supply guide. When you come back, look for that supply guide. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. Now, these are some other supply areas down here in the corner. I don't know if it just reset all of my... No, it didn't reset. It's going to reset probably at 4. So it's every couple hours starting at midnight. So it's like midnight, 2 a.m., and then 4 a.m. So if I had gotten it done before 2 a.m., then I could have got another reset as well. So every 2 hours. So that's awesome, everybody. If you're really diligently working away at it, or if you just get a bunch of them before you go offline, then when you come back online, you can do those like I just did, and then get another whole group of them like I just did. And then you just did 2 of them at the same 2 whole rounds of those in the one playing session, right? Which basically saves you a tremendous amount of time. So I suggest to grab them on your way out of your gameplay time. And then when you come in the next time, you can do 2 rounds. Because I'm hooking you up big time. Big time. All right, where are we going? We're going over here to the Helm quest. What the heck is it? We gotta tag it here. There we go. Okay, we're going over here. So what I'm going to do is just simply... Now, this one is not one where you run out in and just get the ship, the supply ship, the roving ship. This one's actually at the location. And it's super easy. You can just go ahead and run up here. Oh, this way. You just run up here, talk to the vendor, say, yes, I want to get the quest, then turn the quest in, and then boom, you just bought a bunch of resources to convert the resources. And again, this is super simple. Now, the trick is you got to have some cash to do so, right? So I suggest, build up about 10K. And then just keep doing these ones, especially because these are so easy. These are at a location. So if you have... Say you have 5K. You just do the ones that are at a location. You teleport there. You buy the stuff. You convert it. You make yourself some cash. You turn that in, and then you have more money to buy more. And it's compounding, right? So say you do 1 supply or 2 supply things, right? And then you take that 2 supply and you make some money from that. Then you buy 4 of the supply ones. And then you buy 8 of the supply ones. And 16 and 32 and 64. This is why they call me the gaming tycoon, everybody. Because I figure out all of these kind of things to make it where you can dominate any game anytime, because you've mastered how to make cash in the game. That's what it's all about. Making that cash so that you can, of course, buy all the stuff you need to upgrade your ships and keep all of your stuff going. Which is really cool. All right, back to saying that. Now, if you notice, by the way, I don't sail from place to place anymore. I just fast travel now. And that's because I have lots of cash, so I don't have to really worry about it as well. Now, at this point, I would, again, if you're above 300,000, I would start building up your fleet. If you're not at 300,000, I suggest to keep your stuff going. Now, another thing in the supply network, which we'll go ahead and take a look at, is your plundering right now. I got Fort Praxo. And I also have Fort de Luz. I have 2 Fort de Luzes. Oh, boy. I definitely want to get those. Those are really easy to do. I could probably solo those. And then I have one for the Grand Fort. Now, I have as many of those as I can get. You can have up to 6 of them. 6 of those supply quests right here. Now, because these all are considered the same. Right? So I have one here, Fort Dudester. And I have 1, 2, 3 of Fort Dudester. And I have 2 of Fort Duluth. So that means I'm going to get double loot if I go do that one. That means double loot. Instead of just having 1 quest, I have 2 quests. You can have all 6 of them as one if you want, but you're going to be massively overburdened. You won't be able to sail out of there. So I suggest, I've tried 4 before, and even with the snow, which has the 80,000 cargo capacity, I barely was able to make it back. So I suggest 3 at a time. So if you can get 3 for one and 3 for another, you're styling. You're styling. And by the way, look how much more you get. 330 versus 75. Right? Or 50 or whatever you're getting with your smaller supply stuff. But your smaller supply ones are super easy. They're easy to do. You just jump over there, spend the cash, get the supply, convert the supply, GG's, you just made a ton of money. Just like that. And you can make millions upon millions. You can see, look, I got $1 million right up there. Plus, I'm like $1.5 million. Plus, I still have a bunch more that I haven't even sold to the vendor yet. So I'm going to save that money up, and that's what you should be doing, saving up lots of silver right now, making as many pieces of 8 as you can to backlog those, but you also want to backlog silver so that you can use that for funding your manufacturers as well. We need to keep watching for our...
Hello.
For our thing. Hello, what's up, Ems? As well, another 7 minutes. Hey, Suri, set a timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes starting now.
There we go. Okay, I'm trying to hook you guys up for season 2. Settle in. Hit the follow button if you haven't already done so. Kismet working really hard for you guys in the chat. And thanks for those GGs in the chat, everybody. Again, I work real hard for you guys. Big time. So you don't have to go and watch that video. That video was painful. And again, everybody, you know, there's people who make games, and there's people who are the people like me, who are the people who are the people who translate whatever the heck they're saying and break it down into simple English. I'm like a gamer translator, everybody, or a game director translator, where I just tell you to you straight, look, these are the bullet points. Boom, 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 boom. These are your concerns. How much do I, pieces of 8 do I get to keep? 300,000. Is it going to reset my silver? No. Is it going to reset your sovereigns? No. Is it going to reset the manufacturers? Yes. Is it going to reset all your upgrades to manufacturers? Yes. So keep that in mind. And then you're like, well, hey, I got way more. I got like millions of silver and millions of pieces of 8. What do I do with them? You go build up your fleet. You start making a bunch of ships. You start buying a bunch of weapons, the best weapons you can find. Best weapons, best armor. You get all that stuff ready to go so you can have your whole entire fleet ready. Now, there's somebody like me right now thinking that very thing, working on it. Hundreds of people, I bet you, working on it right now because they watch that thing and they have that inside knowledge. Now, you got the inside knowledge. You got 11 days to make it happen. So get to it, everybody. Get to it. Again, I feel like the fleet management thing is going to be my favorite, I think, of the new season. Because that's the kind of game I like to play. I like this game because I like sailing games. I like Sea of Thieves as well. You can like both, by the way. It's okay. You can like both. You don't have to like one or the other. I love the water in Sea of Thieves. I love the mechanics of Sea of Thieves. The only thing that I don't like is when you're stealing stuff from little kids. I don't like that. Little 8-year-olds that are playing with their dad and they just spent the last 3 hours trying to finally get this big chest they've been trying to get. You go over there and you blow up their ship and you take their stuff. That part I don't like. But I do love everything else about it. And I like it when, it's like you versus somebody else and, of course, you're at the same level and you're an adult and you're battling each other and it's like an even fight and it's like, comes down to your skill. That I do like. I do like that kind of PvP. But I don't like, even if it's in my favor, I don't like that kind of PvP where it's all one-sided. When it's like 100 people roll up and they kill 2 people who are just trying to, loot pages in Stragglethorn Vale or whatever. But I've had it where people try to gank me. That's different. Well, if I'm just chilling and I'm not attacking you and you come up, you try to gank me, and you're like, oh, why is that guy just standing out in the middle of nowhere by that giant boulder? Well, guess what? You come rolling up, watch out. Because, sometimes as people go around, they gank people. There's like 5 of them, right? So they come running up on me. I did this in Lord of the Rings Online. I would stand next to this giant boulder that was behind me, and I have red armor, so I'm really obvious to see everybody. Way out in the middle of nowhere. I have my weapon holstered. Don't even pull my weapon out. Don't even attack at all. Here comes 5 guys come running up on me, right? And they're like, easy kill. We're going to totally kill this guy. And you know what happens around the rock? My entire team comes flowing out and wipes them all out. Now that is fun. And that's why you don't gank people, everybody. Because somebody like me might be standing out there baiting you into trying it as well. Or you gank one of my peeps and then that's it. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, look out. And again, ganking is when it's uneven. Right? When it's uneven, like you're level 50 and they're level 3, that's ganking. That's not PvP. That's ganking. That's you being an a-hole. Now, if you're level 50 and the other person's level 50 and it's all about your skill, that's PvP. How do I know? Because I've been PvPing since the very beginning. I've been gaming for 50 years. Before all these PvPers were even around, everybody, before they even existed on the planet, Kismet was in there doing the PvP. I've been in some of the highest ranks of PvP, both in World of Warcraft, Star Wars The Old Republic, also in one I just mentioned, Lord of the Rings Online, and et cetera, Guild Wars 2, and da-da-da-da-da. I love PvP. PvP is super fun. As long as I feel like it's an even matched or a big, epic battle. And even if I lose, it's still a fun time as long as it feels equal. If it feels massively unbalanced, where this whole one side has more power than the other side, and no matter how many people you have on this side or how much resources you have, this other side always wins. Well, that sucks. That sucks. That means the game developers didn't do their job. Not the players. I don't blame the players. The players are just following the mechanics. I blame the game developers for not finding a good balance between both sides. That it becomes an epic battle, and it comes down to groups of people and even down to the individual who can make the difference. So one person in World of Warcraft who runs over there and I think it's Warshung Gulch, and you grab the flag, right? Or is it Warshung Gulch or the other one? I forget. You grab the flag and you're running the flag forward, and you see you pass it to your buddy. Your buddy grabs it and he runs this way, and you turn around and you stop the peeps so they can't get it, and it goes over here, and then the third guy, because this guy almost goes down, and you pass it to this guy, and this guy takes it in, and then bam, there you go for the win. And we've done that thousands of times, World of Warcraft and a whole bunch of other ones. If you'd like to know more about my team, by the way, the Teamwork Tycoons, you can check it out on my website, kismet.gg, and click Tycoons right over here. And you can see some of the games that we're playing together right now. Enshrouded, Skull and Bones, of course, and then Eco and a whole bunch of other stuff. And, of course, the long, long history of my guild and all of the games that we have played together. I know, be impressed, everybody. That's a lot of hard work by a lot of epic people. This is thousands of members here across all those games. And you can actually read the history of the guild from when it started right here. It's very, very long, as you can see. 20 years together, everybody. Very long time. So let me dazzle you a little bit with my awesome team. So there you go. All right, now back to work, everybody. Back to work. We got like 7 minutes. Did my timer go off? No, 45 seconds. 45 seconds until we got another chance at a takeover opportunity. And I'm going to try to work on that. And again, if I can't do it myself, I'm going to try. I'm going to go in, and try to really work on that. And in between that, I'm going to work on this. So what we did is we got a bunch of forts that we can go and do. And of course, you're trying to get ones that you can double up on. Like right here, I can double up on this one, which is going to give me 660 resources that I can go and convert. But now that I have a bunch of resources, I need to go to my distillery. Now, this is all based on the main quest line. If you have not got the main quest line done, that's what you should be doing in between getting your factories and stuff. So now I can take the materials that I just got, plus the materials that I had, and I can start this going. Now look at that. I have 1,368 sugar cane. So now I can start that sugar cane going. It's going to go for an hour and 54 minutes while I'm not online, everybody. That is the biggest advantage of this game. That's an hour. It's actually 2 hours and 16 minutes. It's going to run for 2 hours and 16 minutes while I'm not even in the game. And if I set a timer, come back in 2 hours and 16 minutes, I can queue up some more. And again, it's not based on your time. That is the power of time, everybody. There's a lot of games where that's a thing. Star Wars The Old Republic, you can send your companions out, get out of the game, come back in an hour, and boom, they come back with a bunch of loot. In this game, you can get a bunch of stuff running, right? So that you can make all that silver so you can fund all your factories and get your pieces of aid and unlock cool stuff in the game. I'm just trying to hook you guys up. I'm just trying to hook everybody up so you can understand the end game mechanics. And I only learned it just myself within the last month or so here, thanks to TM and the rest of my crew helping out. Look at this, everybody. I got 1,627 Blue Lotus Opium times 250. Hey, Suri, what's 1627 times 50? Oh, sorry, that's not it. Not it. Hey, Suri, what's 1627 times 250?
1,627 times 250 is 406,750.
That's 400,000 silver right there. Right there. And that's because I've been taking over, doing the locations, taking over those locations, and then collecting all of that stuff and then converting it. So this is the highest level one here. This is a Black Lotus Opium right here. So I basically did the lower level one. So we get the poppies. We convert the poppies into Blue Lotus Opium. And then from Blue Lotus Opium, we then make the Black Lotus Opium, which is the stuff that's worth the most. And as you can see that we have 1627 of these, but it's only going to convert 813. So it's really half of that. So it's 250,000 really. Because what it does is it cuts it in half and cuts it in half. You get the general idea. So there you go. So we'll let that run.
Walk with wisdom.
Now you can only have one thing running, and I suggest to have it running every minute of every day as you can. Now, of course, you can backlog it. You know, backlog it for like, so when you queue it up, it goes for like 10 hours. You can actually do that. Helm wager, view on map. No, thank you. I don't want a helm wager. I want to have a legendary event. No legendary events? No legendary events. What a bummer. Now, they don't go every single time. Sometimes they're just like PvP locations. Do I have this location? No. No, I'm going to sign up for this hostile takeover. Right now, only... Oh, 2 people have signed up for it. So I'm not going to do it. I forgot to look and see how many people were signed up. Yeah, nobody's in this one. How do I cancel this one? I could probably go and go in my journal, maybe. How do I cancel that quest? Let's figure it out. Okay, so I just told it that I was going to do that PvP thing. But now I don't want to do the PvP thing here. So quit. There we go. Quit. I'm a quitter, everybody. You know why? Because there's somebody else going to do that, and I'm going to let them do it instead. And this one's kind of on my wheelhouse here, so I'm going to go do that one. That's going to be in 2 minutes. So right there. So I'm going to not do it, and then that other person says, oh, okay, that person quit out of there. There's only one person there, and they're going to try to get that other one. So I'm going to try to get this one. Let's go do PvP. Now, I don't want to do PvP. If I see somebody else show up there and they start battling me, I'll just leave. Because I don't want to do that. I just want the location. Now, if they'd give me a legendary heist, I would have done that one instead. I think they should give you a legendary heist every single time. Because I think they rotate, from what I'm noticing now. They used to do a legendary heist every time. But now they're doing like PvP. And then they do legendary heist. And then they do PvP. Legendary heist. I feel like they're bouncing back and forth. But I definitely want to get that one. Because that one's in my wheelhouse here. And I'm going to just jump to Dragons back there in another minute. Okay, what else do I want to do here while I am at it? Talk about order registry. So the order registry over here is a thing where you can go ahead and take some of your silver stuff and deliver it for, over here, deliver it for 153 pieces of 8, right? So you can just do a bunch of deliveries, right? So you got a whole bunch of deliveries here that you can do. But what will happen is you have to go and try to take these fleets out, right? Try to take these fleets out, and they got different types of ships, and it tells you what type of ships they have. So you're welcome basically to go steal from the helm and get those if you want. I don't do those. I feel like those are a waste of my time. I could be, you know, getting my manufacturers to do it much better. And then we just let this run. So there we go. Now we can also be doing upgrades and whatnot. Let's see, can I get my pieces of 8 done in the next 50 seconds? Probably not. All right, I got to get over there. Where's my teleport? Ah, God. All right, so... See, I got to get over there in 30 seconds. We'll see. Again, if anybody's there, I'll just leave. I'll just leave big time. And again, this is one of the advantages of being late night, everybody, is that, you know, if you're late night... Oh, I forgot to see if I had anything on my ship. Is that there's probably going to not be that many people, and probably a smart idea to, and I'm going to see if anybody else signed up for it. No, just me. It's probably a smart idea to do it late night, because there's not going to be that many people on, and then, also to look and make sure how many people are on the server. So if you've got, if you've got a server,
Move closer.
yeah, come on over here. So if you've got the thing, if you've got only like 10 people on the server, or 3 people on the server, you have a chance of getting it going on. Now I got to get over here in the zone first to try to claim it. This guy will come back for me here in a minute.
Attack that enemy ship.
I'm trying to take out the towers. I'm just kind of ignoring all the other guys first because the towers are the most annoying, I find.
They are trouble. Move in closer. They are ready to do.
There we go. All right, now we got to take out the ships. But not only do you got to like take on all of these ships, make sure to brace and hit them in the weak spots. Bye-bye, sucker. That was like a level 3. I feel a little bad for that guy. Now, I'm a high-level ship, everybody. I'm a very high-level ship. See that little red thing? That means someone's about to shoot at me. See right there? I'm a high-level ship, so I'm just going to smoke all these guys. These guys are like level 6. Especially you hit them in the weak spots. Just absolutely wipe them out like this, and then I can just rocket the heck out of them. Like that. There we go. And this is very much like if you're trying to take over the location, so you got to take out all the guard towers and whatnot. And no one else signed up for this, so I should be fine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And there we go. And then now some more of them are going to come in. Now I got to watch my health and whatnot. I see another one over here. I'm going to go for this one over here first. Now, I don't know if they scale up at some point or what. Because, again, I don't do these PvP areas too much, but I'm going to show you, a little bit of the PvP. Again, brace when they're shooting at you, and then I'm going to have them come around where my cannons are on the side. Try to hit them in that back part. And do a little divide and conquer. I'm not going to do any shipboarding, by the way. No shipboarding. Because while you're shipboarding, then these other ships are going to blast you. All right, I'm going to heal my ship. Get that on cooldown. See how it lights up with the fire? If you're looking at the cannons on the side, it's going to light up with fire. And then if you get enough of these ships on you, they will kill you. Absolutely, even if you're high level. Just brace. Fire this. We got another one coming in. That one's toast. Now, I forget how long you got to stay here. It's a while. This guy's cooking, man. Where are you going? I'm just going to rocket him. Ah, it's getting too fast.
Come closer. Yeah! Time to sink them. Don't let it escape.
They're just going to die anyway, by the way. They're flooding, but I just want to finish them off. Don't shoot at me again. The Skurlock long guns are awesome, everybody. All right, guy on my right now. That guy's sunk. This guy. Now I've got 2 of them on me. One behind me is going to fire. And then this guy who is very stupidly coming right up on me on the right. Again, these are level 6s, everybody. They should not be hard for you if you have a level 12 ship. Oh, there's another tower over there, too, I got to take out. I'm going to go work on this tower a little bit. Get my rockets. Bye-bye, tower. Hold on! Crew board this. I crew board and squat. All right, by the way, you get a bunch of loot from them dropping. You're going to get silver from them. As well. I don't know how much longer I got to go here. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. There's just one person right now, which is me. There's another guy, Elder Priest, who is just sitting on the edge there. Who I don't know if he's thinking of coming in at the last minute or what. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to blow this guy up because he's just going to aggro on me. Anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Enemy ship! Weapons ready!
Try to stay in the zone. I like one of the things I like about this game, everybody, is the fact that you can loot them from really far away.
And see what they are up to!
Oh, out of rockets. Well, that sucks. Gotta make more rockets. Okay, I got plenty of cannonballs. See, and I can loot them from way over here. I'm just gonna sit here. Make them come to me. Which time we got left? 2 minutes. Hey, Suri, set a timer for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
2 minutes and 40 seconds, starting now.
That's what I use my phone for the most, by the way. It's like a $3 egg timer that costs $1,000. Yeah, I think that's hilarious.
Could you try again?
I think that's hilarious. That's what I use it for most. $3 egg timer. Then again, they can do multiple timers now.
Our sails are destroyed!
And so there's no more towers. Takeover successful, everybody. Yay! Okay, I didn't have to wait the full time. All right, so now I have that one as part of my helm thing. Very cool. See? Very, very cool. So we got that one. Now we just need the one over here. Another takeover opportunity in 16 minutes and 42 seconds. Who's down here? Matteo. Down there. Now, see what happens also is I lost aggro. Now, I don't need to fund that, by the way. In fact, you don't want to fund it, and you don't want to put any pieces of 8 into it. What you want to do is just get it. If you have it, it counts toward the next season. So that's what you want to do. And, of course, the more manufacturers you have, the more... free loot. As well. Now, of course, I don't plunder my own thing, but I could. If I want to. But you instantly lose aggro afterwards. So again, look for one where there's nobody there. It says 0 of 6 and you're 1 of 6 and you roll over there and you grab it and you're GG's. Now if somebody comes along, you just run out of the PvP zone and run away. Go away. You can also flag yourself for PvP as well. I actually forget what that is. Where's my PvP thing? Where's the PvP thing, chat? I forgot. I forgot what that thing is. I think it's character. No. There's a thing where you can flag yourself for PvP. I forget what it is. Hopefully I'm now not flagged for PvP because that would suck. Let me know. Yeah, me and another player. Yep. Yeah. Now the bummer thing is I don't think if we did it as a team we would get both locations, but I'd love to test that. Do you guys know in the chat, have you tried that? You can just tell me. Have you tried to go in and do it with a friend and try to get both of you get the fort? If so, then I'm going to be doing that with my team. We'll all just go in there and, you know, help each other get the thing. That would be awesome. But you might have it where one person goes in and then the other person counters what the other person's doing, which kind of sucks. I don't know how that works with multiple players. If you're in a group. Or you just got your friends. Get them cannonballs. Get that free stuff there. Alright. I love getting free stuff, everybody. That's like, I could do this all day. Just run around collecting free stuff all day. Awesome. Alright. How much time we got until our next takeover thing? Oh, wait. It's on. That's an elite warship. That's DMC dispatch. Okay, that's that and not takeover opportunities. 14 minutes. Hey, Suri, set a timer for 14 minutes.
14 minutes, starting now.
Also, we're going to get our reset for our loot. And our forts as well. All right, Fort de Luz. Let's go blast them out of the water. Where are they at? Right here. All right. And again, we're going to go in. We're going to make sure to repair our ship. We're going to manage our cargo. We're going to get all of our precious cargo. Oh, God, I was out there with my poppies on. Keep my treasure map. Get rid of this. This low-level stuff. Get rid of all that. And I need to make more rockets. I can just buy some. I'm rich. I can just buy some. In fact, I should go in here and start buying out all this stuff. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
My deals are good.
I'm going to buy all of the, every one that I talk to now, I'm going to buy all the cosmetics from them. Every vendor that I can find. Let's see, cannonballs, she got any fireworks? No. A bunch of food. Okay, while we're here, we should do that all this week too. Let's go to every single place in which we can land and talk to every single vendor and burn up as much silver as you can. So if you have 50 million silver, everybody, remember they're going to be rotating some of the items in the black market, adding some items in there as well. So I don't know if they're taking them out. They kind of hinted like they might be taking some out and leaving some in. They weren't very clear on that whole thing, but they're definitely adding items, so that you know is true. But I would definitely go in and start buying out a bunch of stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to buy out as much stuff as I can. And I don't know how many vendors are here, but I'm going to hit the thing too while I'm at it. I don't know. I just, every time I run past that thing, I just hit it. Hey, you know, it might help someone else out. All right, Helm Liaison. That's our dude there, but this is an officer over here. And we're going to talk to the officer guy. We're going to say trade. We're going to see if he has anything that we need. Bombard, cannonballs. Now, I actually went through. Let's get these water barrels. I actually went through and cataloged all of these vendors. You're like, no way, Kismet. Every vendor? Pretty much. So we go into my spreadsheet here, and then we go to Skull and Bones. Location notes. I also have the ships that are in here. I really need to update this some more. I should probably do this before we get in there. But like right here, traders. These are all the traders, everybody. These are all the traders that I ran into. And I cataloged every single thing they had, and I color-coded them too. Like, this is a specialized material here. These are commodities. And where you can buy those things or use those things, or if you need to get higher-level repair kits or whatnot. Like here, you can get enhanced repair kits at La Michelle over here. And of course, also, the thing I think is the most important, all the blueprints. And where the blueprints are, what vendors they are, and how much they cost, and what do they do. What are their various perks? What are their various things for guns and for armor and all of that? That's the level at which I play games, everybody. A level way beyond. And of course, I was busy doing that, though, and wasn't doing my main storyline. I kind of regret it now. But in the long run, it'll be fine. It'll all be fine in the end, everybody. All be fine for sure. Okay, so we talked to him. I was just looking for any cosmetics they have. I find that most of the cosmetics are on the ones on the beach. So if you do roll up on the beach somewhere, you definitely want to be buying those out, I think.
I have much on my mind today.
All right, Helm Liaison. You're going to reset in about 10 minutes. Any other castles in here? We got Fort Praxo, which we can't do because we have too many of them. Okay, let's go do Fort Deleuze. We're not going to get it done by the time it resets, but we'll do what we got to do. Let's go back over here to St. Anne. Let's go ahead and repair, manage cargo, make sure we cleared all of our random stuff. Oh, that's good. Oh, and we have another takeover opportunity. Let's do that first. 9 minutes. What was that other timer for? I forgot. Let's go make some rockets.
Tough storm. Hey.
I know, I'm great. Thank you. It's my fan club, everybody. That's my pirate fan club. All right, over here to the blacksmith.
You itching to deal with John Skurlock,
I do what I got to do. All right, where is my rockets? Right here, rocket crates. All right. So we're going to craft them. Remember, each one is 100. So if I do 10, that's 1,000. Right there. Kind of feel like I want to do 20 this time, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, let's do 20. I use a lot of rockets. Okay. Now, some of these quests are repeatable quests that you can do over and over, like level 2 quests. I think those should go away after a certain level, everybody. I think you should, you know, those little tiny quests you should be able to just get rid of and not have to look at. Now, I don't have to run all the way back to the dock, by the way, which I was doing in the beginning of the game. Just hold down Z, then you can go to your menu and hit Set Sail. The Z menu is the best menu in the game, I think. And we're going to go see if we take on Fort Deleuze by ourselves, which we have done already before. I normally don't do too many locations by myself. But I'm going to get into it here. Of course, I might run into this thing. 8 minutes. That's going to be a tough one. We'll see. Not sure I can get it done in 8 minutes, but I'm going to see how long it takes. And if I see a legendary heist come up, then what I'm going to do is abandon the fort plunder, because I can always come back and do it again. But this is going to be a triple plunder, so or double plunder. I can't remember if I have triple or double. I'll look again here in a second. All right, how many do I have? That's Dudester. It's a double, yeah. Okay, double plunder of the same location. So if I get 2 of the same quests for the same location, I'm getting double the loot for just one time of the work, right? And I like that. I like it where it's more efficient to attack that one than attack, 6 different forts. It's better to attack one fort and get the credit for 6 different quests. I think that's way better. That's just me. That's just me and my crazy thoughts. All right, let's go out here. Again, I feel like this, in the beginning, this was really scary when I first came over here. And then now that I have a lot of great gear, I got my ship geared up, it's definitely better. I'm also going around collecting a bunch of resources so that I can build ships and things of that nature. Looting all of these kind of ships on the side, which gives you a ton of resources. Also, of course, pillaging the locations gets you a bunch of resources as well. And we're really going to go heavy in Season 2. That is for sure. All right, so let's just roll up and say plunder.
They'll be begging for mercy after we're done with them!
Watch out, because he probably already set out something after me. Nope. You can see I already took that tower out right at the very beginning. Aim high so you're hitting the weak spots up at the top. That was not even close. I'm too far away now. Gotta get closer. Little closer. Yeah, it flashes. When it flashes like that, they're going to shoot at you. That's when you brace. Hold the space bar, in my case, on PC. And of course, there's going to be some ships coming in. Where's my ship at? Over there. Again, depending on how many people are here is how much stuff's going to go. I always feel like it's best to take out the fort first, because then this is not shooting you in the back the whole time. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Again, this one's so easy, everybody. So easy. Well, it's easy when you're level 12 and it's level 10. For sure. And again, we just be farming this for the next 10 days. There we go. All right, now I gotta take this dude out.
Enemy ship sighted! Let us pursue it!
Brace for impact. Not board and squat. Pick up that loot. And that's it. So I took out the fort. I took out the fort's defenses. There's no guard towers that I need to take out. That's why this one's so easy, because there's no guard towers. And then every time a ship comes in, just go after them ships as quick as possible. And they're level 10 and I'm level 12. So that's like taking on mobs that are higher level than you. That's what they're doing. They're taking on someone who's higher level than them right now. And so I can shoot them from really far away, too, with my long guns. I also love to ram into them because that's super fun. Then also hit them in the weak spots. Those little red spots on the side. Like that. And then you come back to the side to fire at them. And this guy we crashed into. I turn my ship around. Front guns are real precise. Sometimes you can wipe them out just by crashing into them. And of course, the faster you kill those ships, the faster it progresses up there. And the next thing I'm going to need to do is the wall over here. And sometimes this doesn't happen. I think I get it from there. No, I think I missed it. What up, home slices? Come on, go forward, ship. I think I'm into the aisle here. There we go. Gotta go over and wipe out this wall. Yeah, the wall's working today. Yay! Okay, the wall was broken the other day. Alright, get my stamina up. Keep your stamina up because that's also part of your blocking and whatnot. I got one more ship to take out. Now that's some high DPS ships. I don't typically do it. I bring more of a cargo ship so I can get the loot. Again, get this guy. Like that, and then now I'm on the other side so I can get to fire all of those cannons. And then dude's toast. Alright, then we got our stuff from the thing, and then there's a fleet coming in somewhere. Somebody else coming in wants to join the fun. Get the loot, get the loot. Everybody loves to get the loot. Ah, missed him. And because I'm higher level, I take less damage if they shoot me than if I shoot them. Which I think is pretty cool. I knew he was coming in. I knew he was coming in. Oh god, I went outside the plunder. Oh god. Turn around. Got 50 seconds to get back in there. Went outside the plunder. Alright, almost done. We got one more group of peeps. Pick up my loot while I'm at it.
Enemy ship ahead! Get ready to engage!
And there we go. Easy mode. And that guy just helped me get a ton of resources. Random guy. Little G. And there we go. Plunder over.
Sing to all the last he's waiting.
Okay, now I'm out of here. Easy peasy. Heading up through Granada here. Actually, I'm going to go around the back way. Go around the back way. So that was super easy. You see, I got tons of resources. I got tons of stuff for converting. And now it's the top of the hour, which means I can go get more easy supplies as well. And that was a double there as well. Now, the cool thing is, everybody, is that you can actually be in your thing while you're doing this. One pretty cool thing. While you're sailing at the same time, full speed. But you can see that I'm not overburdened. Otherwise, I would be going really slow. This particular ship is really big, so it's slow, but it's not affected as much by headwind. So I can go straight into a headwind way better than the faster one. But the faster one is almost twice as fast. It can go up to 18. If you boost it, it's like 20. It goes pretty fast. The Brigantine. Still gotta make my Sambuc one of these days. We're gonna get in it. What up, Raz? You forgot to do Fallout 4. I didn't forget it. Yeah, if you were here at the top of the stream, I was talking about that I did Fallout 76 first. We're changing it up a little bit. Then we're going to do some Skull and Bones, because again, we were running behind, so I was super ill as well earlier today. And then we're going to do some Fallout 4 after this. So yeah, we got to get this going first. Got to get this going as well. Oh, we missed our opportunity. We might have. Any other opportunity? 27 minutes. There's nobody there. All right, let's go try this one. Let's sign up for that one. Now again, since I only have where I'm at, I can pretty easily go over there and try to grab these while no one else is around. There we go. And so I go back in here. I can do some of my stuff. I can repair. I can manage this cargo that I just picked up. I don't like running around with my cargo. Big time. Do not like running around with it. Oh, I did treasure maps. No, didn't mean treasure maps. Vendor of Mecca. That over there. I got our rockets. Get this and this one out of there. Got enough cannonballs and rockets. I think we're all good. And how much time do we have? Do we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Where's our closest teleport point? I would call this one close. I mean, you can do this one, but then you have to snake through all of that. It'll take me 2 minutes to get there? Maybe. Let's just head over. Now, again, if I see anybody else doing it, I just bail. Just bail. So, yeah. And so then that makes it into PvE. Now, again, if you're on a low-pop server, there ain't a lot of people on there, you can go ahead and collect that stuff all day long. I'm going to head over this way and get ready for it to do it right at the very start. I don't know how long you have to stay there for it to kick in. Let's see. Maintain supremacy of the zone to take over the settlement. Generates pieces of 8 per hour once taken over. Again, I don't know how long it takes to actually do it. So we'll see. But definitely one of the ones I need. Would that finish this whole zone? Oh, that would finish this whole zone for me. No, I didn't want to leave it. I think I accidentally clicked leave, everybody. I didn't want to leave. This would get me this whole zone. And that means I would get more takeover things. I'd have 2 takeover things for Season 2. So I can take over my 2 favorites right away and start to upgrade those straight away. I'm going to buy out all the patterns I can in the for pieces of 8. And then after that, I'm just going to start backlogging the pieces of 8 so I can upgrade my things straight away. Okay. Well, let's just get ready to blow some stuff up, apparently. Let's check out the guard towers. How many guard towers do we have nearby us? None in the regular thing here. But I can see some right there. We want to check our range. Rocket that one. Is there another one somewhere? I don't see another one, but that doesn't mean there's not one out here somewhere. Alright, Rofa Weaver. I also have a map that I did, too, of all these locations, everybody. And now I know more about it, I can really make that map awesome. Alright, 1 second. All right, hostile takeover starts. I feel like this is also very much like takeovers, where there's level 2. I almost feel bad. Almost. Almost feel bad. Now, see, I was a little worried about that. This was permanently affecting my rep over a long period of time, but it doesn't. It doesn't affect your rep over a long period of time. After you do this, they'll just forget, which is awesome. I always, with my front ones, my Skurlock cannons, I always try to be real precise. And then I also have, with these are cannonades. Cannons are cheap, everybody. I have an absolute ton of them, and I can make a ton of them. So I just use the cannonades to blow them up. Super easy. Now these guys right here, you don't want to shoot these guys, or these guys will aggro on you. And then you have a problem with that. And you don't want to bump into them either. That'll also trigger them. Takeover ends in 6 minutes. Yeah, see, and there's a percentage. There it is. I knew there was something that did that. How many participants are in there, and then a percentage of how much you've gotten from it. And I just go around blast the ships because, you know, it keeps you busy while you're waiting for so many minutes.
Not so friendly. Be prepared.
Wow, that was a big miss. Again, you got to stay in the zone.
Battle station! No! Enemy ahead!
Good practice, too. Not doing no crew boarding. I should have looked at how much time passed to get to 50%, and that would tell me roughly how long it takes to get to 100%. Always a good idea to keep moving, too. Now, I don't know if blowing up the ship makes it go faster, but I kind of feel like you just got to stay in the zone. And the more you stay in the zone, the faster that thing is going up. Again, I don't think all the players know that this is what they should be doing.
Idiots are waiting to be shot! Ah!
Can't hit his thing there. Definitely want to wipe these ships out so all of a sudden you don't have like 6 of them on you. Always a good idea. And then you don't want to go too close to the sides because you can see there's one way over that side. And if I go close to that one, since I have aggro up there in the corner, he'll come after me as well. So yeah, I definitely should have looked at how long it takes in the very beginning. We got 4 minutes left.
They are within reach! They are ours now!
Plus 4 ship factions sunk. I think that's like an achievement or something. There's a nice one here. There's a nice big area for you to chill out. Gonna run into that other guy. Maybe he'll kill him for me. So yeah, if we do another one of these PvPs, we should look at how long it was at the start. I think it was like 8 minutes.
Engage that ship now!
I tried to put it in front of him, but
Idiots are waiting to be shot! Ah!
Enemy ship! Watch
Now, sometimes they'll flood or be on fire. You don't need to bother to kill them because they'll just basically die. But I like to wipe them out because that's fun. You guys need to get out of my way. 96%. 97.
Everyone to your stations!
Again, these are like level 6s, everybody. There we go. Takeover successful. All right, I think I got another zone. Let's check it out. Yeah, haha, I got that whole zone. That means I'm gonna get 2 of the things at the beginning. So awesome. And again, I'm not really worried about the loot, everybody. There's a bunch of loot out there that I could go and get, and that I killed a bunch of them over there. I just try to grab it right after I kill them, but that's it. Then all is forgiven. All is forgiven, everybody. So as you can see, there's nobody around. It was just me. I could run over there and just grab them. And this is something to do late night as well, for sure, is to go in here and do this. 17 minutes. Hey, sir, he set a timer for 17 minutes. We might do just one more. Because, again, we have a great opportunity right now because there's probably not that many people on 17. And they're busy doing other things. While I'm over here getting my territories. Which is awesome. Again, this is what I would be doing, everybody. Getting the territories so that you can pick those manufacturers the second Season 2 starts. You're like, okay, I want this one and I want that one. And I'm going to upgrade, get my pieces of 8 going, and then you get a ton of pieces of 8, then you buy all the new stuff, and GG's. You can also spend all your pieces of 8 on outfits and cosmetic stuff and all of that stuff as well. There's plenty of stuff to spend those excess pieces of 8s on in the game. Again, every time I roll up on a port like this, I'm going to go to this person right here. Lady.
Come.
And I'm going to buy anything she's got. Boom, 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 boom. Buy all those cosmetics. Right there. Now I have all these things cataloged except the cosmetics. The cosmetics, I thought I'd just come back at some point when I have a bunch of cash and buy them. I've already bought all the blueprints and stuff. I went around and bought all of that. But now's a good time to kind of start buying that stuff out. Repair and then manage that cargo. Keep this. I'm going to show you an awesome thing to do with your treasure maps, everybody. So you go ahead and click on treasure map. You can read your treasure maps. Now see this illustration here? This illustration right here represents a location. So you can say, I fought bravely for the clan of Farah, which was richly rewarded. These spoils are for you. Rogues came for our haul. I took off and hid the chest in the Red Isle north of Verona Falls. They will never stop coming. So north of Verona Falls. Or the Red Isle, first, that's telling you that it's this area here, this center area. Especially you can see it in your other map here. So the Red Isle is this whole lower part. And I already forgot what the rest of the thing was. My ability to remember stuff is terrible. Let's track this. There we go. Then we can look at it over on the right over there. Now we can also read the treasure map from over there. Oops. Oh, he's doing some hand signals.
Make way for a kingpin.
Okay, it went away. All right. You're going to make me track it again. All right, track that. All right, read treasure map. So again, so it's northwest of Verona Falls. So we need to kind of look for where Verona Falls is. But what we can also do is just roll over the locations in which you can land, right? So if you go to the helm map, it'll just show you, okay, I can go here. I can go to this part here. Oh, wait, that looks pretty close. The sacred tree. So anytime I see that, that's the sacred tree. So then I go to the sacred tree, and then you'll see at the top of the screen, eventually when I load, treasure is here. That's the secret, everybody. Can you believe that? It actually took me all this time to figure that out. Which I love, everybody. I love it when you have to, like, figure stuff out and when it dawns on you, oh, wow, how cool is that? I figured that out, and man, that's so easy now. It's always easy once you know, but not so easy when you don't know. Especially if you don't have a frame of reference either. If you never did it before, obviously it's going to be much tougher.
Our strength will grow from
Let's go ahead and talk to the leader here, see if she's got any cosmetic stuff. She does. All right, let's buy all her stuff.
worth its cost in blood, and the winds favor you.
I know. Winds are my friend. The winds are my best buddies. Now I'm just running around looking for some glowies. Let's go this way. I don't know. I'm just follow my instincts, everybody. Follow your instincts, and they're usually pretty good. And then there we go. So I found the buried treasure because I have the treasure map. And then this is actually worth a good amount, everybody. This is a good way of getting some cash, especially early game. Had I known it was this easy to do these treasure maps, I would have been doing them the whole time. But there we go. And so I got basically 3,000 silver and a bunch of other stuff. Some stuff for my ship there, some furniture, and a whole bunch of commodities out of there as well. So pretty awesome. So definitely do those treasure maps. Those are really going to be helpful. As well, how much longer we got until our next thing? 12 minutes. Okay, what can we do for 12 minutes? We can do some supply runs. We're close to St. Anne here. We can just zip back over there real quick. Yeah, I guess we could have just went up to the supply guy, but just in case he's not there now, I'm going to go over here. Because then I had to go up there, and then he's not there, and I got to come all the way back down. He's not always there. I think it might be a server thing, that it randomizes on the server whether there's a guy there or not. But I'm going to go ahead and do some more of my supply stuff. Let's see how many of these I've got. Fort Granby. Mega Fort Olson. I'm definitely not doing that one. You can have 10 players and still not be able to do that one. I think they made a mistake of making that so hard. I think, basically eliminates that level of play for most people. I'd say like 95% of people, or maybe even 99% of the people on the server, they don't have 10 friends or 9 friends to go take on the Megafort. And even if they did, they probably don't have the equipment, or all the people don't have the equipment or the coordination to be able to do that. So it basically just eliminates that from the thing. Now, I have a lot of members, but not everybody playing this game. So we've had like 7 or 8 people. We tried to take on the Megafort. Not going to happen. That's for sure. Not going to happen. So what are we doing? We should, first we should, I was looking to see how many quests I was going to get here. So I don't really want any of these forts. Those forts suck. But I can get them and reset them if I want to. Also, how many fort quests do I have, which tells me how many of these I get. So I have 4 of them on me. I have Dudester. I have 3 for Dudester. And I have 1 for Grand Fort. Grand Fort, I might be able to do myself. That was pretty tough because it is a level 12, which is at my level. But we just go do this supply deal. Oops. I really don't like the way they have their journal either. I think it should have been a separate option up here where you could have just went to your quest log. I think that was a bad idea to put it in a sub menu. So you have to go to the map, then you got to go to your journal to get to your actual quest itself, which is kind of lame, I think. It's just me. Just me. All right, we're going to change ship. We're going to get our brigantine, and we're going to move all the cargo over to there. We're going to check what cargo it's got. All right, it's got some extra cargo. Let's get rid of those cargo and this one here. There we go. Very nice. We've got this. We're out of food. We want to definitely watch our food here. This, by the way, there's 2 different types of food. There's like food that gives you boosts like this. And then there's like stamina boosts. And I honestly forget which one is like the highest stamina. Oh, restores stamina by 60%. Wow, okay. Yeah, 50%. Grilled crocodile. I wouldn't keep too much of this on me. I've actually made the mistake of having a lot of this on me because your food gets ruined if you get killed. And you don't get it back, which really sucks. Because sometimes you have like 50 food on you, and then you just lost 50 food. And food's not that hard to make, everybody. You go collect a bunch of bananas and make it, or make it again. All right. So what we're going to do is run out here, do 2 of these, run back, and do some more. I could also cancel some of those other quests, but I always am trying to, manage those quests. So the next time it resets, I might get some ones I can do together. Like that fort one we just did. I'm gonna run out here and get this guy. R. I always forget which one is the thing, and then tag that dude. Now this ship is way faster than my other ship. I mean, like Kismet's going 12, just as fast as your other ship. True, but I am kind of going into the wind. Again, my goal is not to crash into them, but to get my stuff and then run back, turn it in, get some more. If the vendor is there, we'll see. Otherwise, I gotta jump to St. Anne. But it's totally worth it. Even if it costs me several thousand silver, I'm going to make thousands and thousands of silver from this. We'll grab that, like this. And I try to not get involved in any battles. If someone comes after me and starts attacking me or whatever, I just ignore it. And then now on the way back, if we have a tailwind like that, we're going at 18 now. And then I can also boost it. Let's see. What can we boost? We got this, we got this. Let's change this one out right here for our barrels. And then we can press 2 here. And now we're going to use our barrel, which is going to give us a huge thing. It's going to give us 15% instead of 10. And that's going to push us to 20, and look how fast we get back, right? So just zip on back. See, it's either you're going out super fast or you're coming back super fast. But either way, it's pretty fast. And then disembark.
Get those sheets down.
Now, very important, I made this mistake earlier. Very important to manage your cargo. Put this stuff away straight away. And again, that's 144 there. Repair the ship. And then, hopefully our guy is in here. I think we're still on the same server. I can't remember. I feel it's like definitely server-based, whether it's the smuggler or whether it's the other person. Sometimes it's just a vendor. And then there we go. So we'll get this one. This guy's a little more awkward. You can't just hit a whole bunch of them in a row, which you can do when you're at St. Anne and other places. So we'll get that one. Now, these other ones are going to be at a certain location. But since I have the smuggler guy here, I can do it. But the smuggler person will also be here. Right? So it'll be at both. So great Untunka, or however you say that. And then I don't need to run back, by the way. I can just jump right back in my ship. It's a pretty epic, long ship. And by the way, just to answer your question, they didn't say anything about large ships. They are seriously not doing large ships in Season 2. So, sorry, everybody. If you were looking for large ships, I'm sure they're, developing it and getting it going. Now, with any game, everybody, it's all about the performance and the overhead. So if they had 1,000 ships out here roaming around in the same spot, the performance would be just terrible. If you ever play World of Warcraft when they're having like some streamer event who's a big streamer, and you've got like 400 people in the same area, that basically will kill your computer most of the time. And so again, they got to find a balance between those two things, making cool ships and big ship battles, and then of course everyone having enough performance in there that they can actually have fun doing it. If it was just a slideshow, then it wouldn't be all that fun, because the performance would be just dismal. All right. Full steam ahead on the way back. Boost my thing again with those barrels. We're going 20 knots. I'm going down the leaderboard. It happens. And they didn't say that they were going to reset the leaderboard, but they kind of hinted that they were going to reset the leaderboard. Again, they weren't too clear in that video, everybody. I think they should have been way clearer in that video. For sure. Okay, so now we're back. We got our loot. Repair, manage cargo. Transfer that. Oh, I got 2 shipments of sugarcane. Cool. And since I have the vendor here, I can just go ahead and get the vendor here since I'm already here. I might as well just run in because he's nice and close instead of, I don't know how far in the vendor is at that other location. Probably just as equally as far. And we have to talk to that vendor anyway, but we're going to get our sugarcane right here. Their alarm go off 3 minutes. And then get the other one, the poppy deal. And then get out of this guy. Back. Back.
Smooth as a baby's bottom. Well done.
Right down here in the corner. You can see it has a little symbol too, a little helm symbol that tells you that that location has got it going on. Now, if you want to try to find the vendor, the best thing to do is go in your journal and then track it. And then you'll see it up there in the radar. It says over that way, 57. So we got to make our way up here. I suggest not to hold down shift, which I do all the time, which makes my character actually walk slower. In most games, you hold down shift and it makes him run. All right, here's this guy. We're going to supply him with the stuff. He's going to give us the stuff back. We got some more sugarcane there. Let's see. Yeah, 72 sugarcane and 72 poppies. All right, very nice. And then, again, let's go check on our... I don't think that's one thing I didn't do, is I didn't make a timer for how long my my stuff was going here. Let's go see if it's done. That was going to be like 2 hours, but you never know. It might be done. It might have been 2 hours. I mean, 2 hours go by fast in this stream.
Yes?
Nope. Hour and 18 minutes. I'll just go ahead and get that out of there while I'm at it. Hour and 18 minutes there. We're not still going to be playing then. We're going to just finish up what we're doing. Then we're going to jump over to some Fallout 4 for just a little bit. Then we're going to get up. We're going to do some 76 again. Then some more Skull and Bones and some more thing. I am thinking of just focusing on Skull and Bones, though, until the season's over. And then just do Fallout 4 on Sunday and Monday. We'll see what my team wants to do. Because usually my team goes to about 2 a.m. and then, you know, then I have time after that. So we'll see. Let's put this away first. I don't know why I always run in here when I don't need to. I can just hold down C and jump to the helm here. There we go. Now, this is a whole different location than the one I was just in. This is my laboratory over here versus my distillery. And, well, we didn't pick up our pieces of 8. But that's okay. We can do that next time. So that's another hour and 18 minutes. But, yeah, see how cool that is? It's just running the whole time while you're playing. I think that's super cool. Okay, now we're going to go over here to the supply network. And remember, you can always cancel these later. So I'm going to get Fort Granby. And then I'm going to get Mega Fort Olson. And then I'm going to go back to my quests. Second, this is done goofing off. There we go. And then I'm immediately go to this one, which you can see is a 15, which there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. And really, if you had 10 people, even maybe 15 people, it'd be hard to do. But you just hit more over there, and then it says, do you want to abandon it? And you say yes. There we go. And then now I have a bunch of plunders in here, including a bunch of dudesters. I've got Grand Fort and Fort Granby. Now, I might get a bunch of Grand Forts and get like 4 of those and be styling. But I basically grab them all so that the next time I can cancel them if I want to, just so I can do my supply quest as well. All right, what do we got? We got an opportunity down here. Is it a legendary thing? No, it's Elite Warship. Oh, this one's full. We got to go over there and take care of that. Any more takeover opportunities? No takeover opportunities in my area. See that? Those takeover opportunities are probably in these other areas. And I'm not going to do those until I have these ones over here. So yeah, let's go run our pieces of 8. Again, this is the system that they're changing, where you have to run out and get them. So normally, you got to get them every time you kind of log in, or if you do it every day, or maybe if you did it every 4 hours or whatever. I try to do it the maximum length of time. In this case, it's 2 days. And sometimes 2 days and an hour or something like that. Well, let's do a quick run of pieces of 8. Let's go. I'm going to do my full run here. Now this will be the two that I pick right here. This one and the next one next to it. Because these are really close to St. Anne. Now about 2,500 in this one. Because it's been going for about a day. And now the La Peste peeps are aggro to me. Whoa. I took off way too fast. They're aggro to me, so usually there'll be a guy trying to track me down. Where is he? He's back there behind me somewhere. And see, I act like I'm going that way, but I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. And so you trip them up a bit. Now the toughest thing in this is the fact that you go really slow when you're going against the wind, which really sucks. Get my stamina up. But it's still just as fast as my big ship. We're going to try to turn and look at it so we interact and the ship's facing in the right direction. Now sometimes it's a little awkward because it like won't let me get the thing. It's like delayed and the menu's delayed. So when I roll over it, it won't just grab the thing that I wanted to grab. Massively sucks, but you do what you got to do. And then here we go, right into the wind, slowing me down. But again, if you're going against the wind there, you might get the wind on the way back. Not always, but sometimes. And then there's a whole bunch of random loot here, which is why I go this way. Sometimes I go around the back. There's a bunch of free loot that way, bog iron. Now I've got to make 40 ships, everybody. I think I have about 11 right now. So I got to make 30 other ships for this to do its thing. And so I'm just going to be focused on doing that now. Look at all this loot here around the corner. Missed it. Missed it. I loot that around the corner. Now, sometimes I come around the back way, and you come around the back way, you're already aligned to go to the next one. But I'm just going to kind of point my nose out like this. So when I interact with it, it's going to stop you. And then I can go ahead and go up by 2, and then just turn this way. And then I can go all the way up. And then this particular ship, you'll see it just go up to full speed. Because I have a furniture that says, hey, when you have full stamina, and you go up to your full sail, it'll just go 300% faster up to full speed, which is pretty cool. Great way to dodge mobs and get out of town, get out of Dodge as fast as you can. Now, I could just wait another day and then get it all at the same time, which is way more efficient, everybody. But I don't know, I just feel like doing it here. So we can grab all these pieces of 8 and then maybe go buy a bunch of stuff with those pieces of 8 and just try to get all the stuff we can going. But I do want to backlog some, so I'll have those as well. So I just want to run these manufactories as long and as much as I can. Interact. I'm aimed in the direction I need to go. And of course, the more you pick up, the more danger it is that they're going to come and basically take them. There we go. Get going there, bro. I'm approaching a world event. No, thank you. Not with my pieces of 8 on right now. I think there's somebody over there getting in trouble. Now, I don't always do this one over here, but I think I might do this one after the reset. I feel like I want to get all of these ones going first and then get them all to 10. Try to grab the territory I can that has a boost and then get all of my other stuff boosted straight away. Again, we'll see if they change any of that as well, you know, all the upgrades and all of that stuff. I haven't really talked about that too much. Got stamina up. And then also I'll mark the next one I'm going to go to, this one over here, just so I can see it up there in the radar. Do that one next. Again, you see me come in straight, and then I'm going to turn the boat that way before I interact with it. This way, otherwise it'll stop me, and I'll be looking right at the thing, which I don't want to do, because this way I can grab this and then turn this way and be out of that in no time. I think I want to go right. See if I make it. Yeah, we got it. Now, sometimes while you're doing this, and I had a person on me at the very beginning, but sometimes there'll be another person spawn over here. And my job is just to outrun him. Yeah, see, I'm going 18 now. I can kind of boost it to 20.
Need you lot in fighting shape.
Over here. Well, sometimes you can boost it to 20. Depends on how the sea is and then whether you're getting that tailwind. Also helps you when you have a headwind too, so it'll boost that as well. And same thing with this. I'm going to roll in. This is the place we just plundered earlier. I'm going to turn my nose this way and then interact. Get those. And then it's time for the pirates escape. Full speed. Tag the pirates escape right there. Right through the bloody channel. Oh, look, here comes somebody. That's one of those things that ram you and blow up. So I just took it out. Get up on your crow's nest. Look around, make sure nobody else is after you. And then back down here we go. We got a tailwind, and man, we are cranking. All out of food, too. I feel like this is an easier way to go through this thing right here. We're going to slow down just a little bit. And bump off this side a little bit. Speed up a little bit. Get around this corner. A little bumping. There we go. And our whole goal is to pick up those 8s and run back. But in the new system, there's a whole fleet management where your actual ships, your whole fleet of ships that you're going to make, or already have, are going to go out and do that for you. And there we go. Let's see how many we got. We got 13,000 right there. That's a lot for me, everybody. For some people, they're getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands. So big love to them, everybody. Big love to them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the helm here. What I do is I jump to the helm and I turn right back around and I go out. This way I don't have to run all the way through all of that thing to get to the vendor because she's right here. And then we're going to see what we got to buy here. All right, buying spree. Let us see what we got.
How's that bit of business progressing?
It is doing awesome. All right, you can also buy, by the way, you can buy different resources and whatnot. Cannons. This is what they tell you to do. If you got a lot of pieces of 8, go in here and start buying out all of these cannons, everybody. Remember, you gotta gear up 40 ships. So you want to get in there and get a whole bunch of loot, bro. Get a whole bunch of loot. There's also a bunch of cosmetics in here that you can buy as well. Burn all that stuff up. Oh, that's a new one. And then, of course, you also keep your sovereigns. You keep all your silver. That's not resetting. Oh, yes. We've got one right here, which is 2,800. 2,800. 2,800. 200.
A good investment.
And I think we got them all. Yep, I think we got them all. Yep. All right. And again, we can go in here and we can buy some stuff. This one's 1,200. What do I have on my ship right now? I don't know. I can't remember.
Following seas.
Let's see. Repair my ship first. Manage my ship. Armor. Right now I have the Royal Custodian, which is 1150, which is not the Black Prince. There's several Royal Custodians. Wyoming Golden. Engineered by LaPeste cronies, and the surface is coated to resistant to their toxic arsenal. So yeah, resistance to toxic there. Yeah, reduces damage and crew stamina depletion from toxic attacks by 50%. Reduces crew stamina depletion at the start of bracing by 40%. So yeah, and these other two I have. Oh, I have the Black Prince on my other ones, but not on this one. On this one, I still have the Royal Custodian. Why did I not get the Black Prince on this one? I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. What the heck? Let's do it. We got pieces to debate. Let's do it. See if we have enough.
Make yourself at home.
So I buy a bunch of Black Princes, everybody. I buy a bunch of those. Black Prince armor, and you'd be good to go. That's 450 sovereigns. So I got 55,000 sovereigns. So
Thanks for
get me another one.
patronizing my Majlis.
And then,
Go with luck.
and so you know what would really suck is if they took the Black Prince out of there and you couldn't get it anymore. That would suck. So armor, yeah, Black Prince. Right there. And what's that's going to do? How's that going to boost my... Yeah, it gives me a little bit more. Yeah, instead of 24% against electric damage, 35%. Doesn't help me against flooding. Does help me against fire. And it helps me against piercing. Or no, piercing down, flooding down, fire, and thing up. So this is 48... 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 78 protection. This is 40, 5, 6, 73. 48, 49, 48, 49, 50, 51. Wow. Bad math. All right. 48. 49, 50, 51. So this one's 51. And this one's basically 75. So yeah, this one's way better. This one's way better. Because what I'm doing, I'll move myself over. There's a bunch of numbers over there. And if you add up all those numbers, it tells you the total amount of points of benefit of that particular object. If you roll over this one, you can see it's 24, 20, 24, 12, 12, and 30. So if you add all those up, it'd be 12 and 12 would be 24. Then the other one's 24, so that's 48. And then the other one's 30, so it's 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. There we go. 70, 78 is the benefit of this one. Right, am I doing my math right? 48, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 78. I know why I was getting that other number. 78 there. And this one would be... we'll take 2 from the 35 and make it 33. We'll put the 2 into the 18, and then we'll take, that'll make it 20, and then we'll take the 2 20s, and we'll add that together. It'll be 40. That's how I do math, everybody. 40, because I just break it down and make it easier. 40, 50, 60, 73. So this one actually has less points than this one does. This one actually has 78 points, and this one has 73. So this actually, overall, this one is better when it comes to overall damage. So that's probably why I have that. But that's okay. I'll put that one in another one. I'll keep this one. So I actually like the Royal Custodian more because it works a bit better. You can see also that it has like little symbols next to it. I don't know what this little symbol means down there. Chat, what does that little symbol mean down there at the bottom? This one looks like castle, so better against castle attacks. This one's better against players or something. Castle attacks. This one's better against toxic. Yeah, this is on the snow. Okay, so I have this one on my main snow, but on this one, I have the Royal Custodian. Actually, I'll just put it on all of them. Screw it. I'm not sure what those symbols mean down there. It'd be nice if I could roll over it and it would just say what it means. The item's specific buff. Oh, right. Resolute. That's right. That's what that is. Yeah, Resolute. And then this one is Refortify. Applies the Fortify effect for 12 seconds after using a repair kit, which increases armor by 35%. I did not know that. Look at that. Really cool buff. And this one's Resolute. Reduces damage taken by 50% when whole health is less than 33%. So which one do you think you would use more, right? Your healing or your reduction in damage? But reducing by 50% damage, that's pretty awesome, by the way. That's pretty good. So when you get low health, it's going to help you. And a bunch of other ones, too. A lot of these other ones I could probably get rid of, but why get rid of them now? Why not just save all of those for later? I got a crazy ton of ship cosmetics, too, that I got to kind of roll over here. I just bought. Yeah, the ones now. I'm sure I got a ton more in there as well. Oh, yeah. Summit. Yeah, let's stick that one on there. What about Kismet BP in the corner there? What's that all about? The Hull Breaker. Yeah, I was just saying the name of the name of this ship. I'm surprised I didn't rename that ship. All right, let's see what furniture we're using on this one. Yeah, there's that one where it accelerates it by 300%. Increases acceleration by 13%. Reduces crew stamina depletion. Increases stamina recovery by 10%. Increases maximum stamina. So this one's all about speed and stamina. Big time. Big time. Okay. And so let's see what else can we burn some of our stuff on. I really feel like I want to save them now. Now that I know I can have up to 300,000. I definitely want to have 299.99.99. As many as I can have right when I start the new season. So I think what I'll do is see how many I can get between now and then. At least I got all the patterns. See, I'm always about the patterns, everybody. Not so much everything else, but I'm more about the patterns itself. Quantica Armor. Rampart. It reduces incoming damage from ramming by 75%.
Even I appreciate that.
Reduces damage taken by the flooding effect by 28%. Those are 2,400. Why are those so expensive? You can also go buy ship equipment over here as well. They got a great filter system, I think. Yes. Oh, these are sovereigns. These are like really up there. When your ship gets hit while bracing, a noxious cloud is released around your ship that deals 3,000 poison damage and depletes crew stamina. Has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Wrathful Ward. That's cool. A little tempted to buy that, but your sovereigns don't go anywhere. You're gonna end up with all your sovereigns. I got about $5,000 in sovereigns, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. I think that's it. I think we'll just save the rest. Okay, and again, we should be. Our timer went off. I think I might have missed it. Any opportunities? No, I still got 9 minutes. Or did I miss the previous one and now I've got 9 minutes until the next one comes along? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, our timer definitely went off. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
9 minutes and 40 seconds. Counting down.
All right. Now, if you missed it in the thing, it should still give you an opportunity if they're still there. In there. Ocean's apart over there. That's that ghost ship. So glad I got that other one, though. How many more do we got to get get another one? 5. So I got to get 2 more regions to get 3 of them right at the very beginning. Okay. Or 2 more territories, basically, is it. And these things like this, these are territory. So you just get this territory here. So I got to get 2 more. So I could definitely get this one and this one. If I just keep working at it. If I can get those. And then beyond that, you'd have to get 3 more on top of that. Which I think I could probably do. If you worked at it hard enough. Spent enough time at it. you could definitely get that going. And then, of course, I could use my pieces of 8 to unlock these. It costs 5,000, so I would definitely unlock this one down here first. And hope that I get this one, which has just 3. Get out. It doesn't matter how many I get. I just want to get them as quickly as possible. This one over here, I think that might be 4. Or is this one part of that one? I kind of feel like this one's part of this one. So 3 here, 3 there. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, again, I would just focus on these in this season. But in next season, I'm just going to take every single opportunity I can to get whichever ones I can get as well. And of course, these ones are low level too, so they're really easy if you are already, if you have a really nice ship already, you can get those pretty easy in the low level. All right, we'll give another 7 minutes. Let's see. We're not going to have any resets. What else can we do? We can think about. Let's go see if I can make this ship, the Sambuc. Over here to the shipwright. Now, again, if you missed it earlier, everybody, we're talking about Season 2 and what you can do to get prepared for it over the next week or so.
But do you have coins?
So we can go ahead and make... oh, I want to craft new items. So I want to make myself a Sambuc, which is the new one I got. Which is, I'm going past it, I swear. There it is right there. Now, I also have the healing one, too. I did that one. What do I need? Roselle cloth, magnetite ignet, and a green heart plank. Now, I could probably make some green heart planks. I probably have some of that laying around. You can convert the raw wood into planks, so if you've ever seen all the crafting part of it as well.
Skurlock has taken a fancy to your mug.
So we can go in here and see what we got. Green heart plank, is that what it was? Oh, man, I already forgot. I think it's green heart plank. All right, let's go ahead and tell her to just do 1. You can see I have multiple workers based on your level. I wonder if I could pin that thing. Let's go pin it.
You're treading water, Captain.
Sambuc. Track blueprint. There we go. All right.
May they fear your
Green
banner,
heart
Captain.
plank. I have 10 of 15, so I need 5 more.
Missed me, Captain?
I sure did.
Don't you worry. I won't be going anywhere.
Green heart plank. I do not have enough. All right, this sucks to be me. Magnetite ignet. I think I might have some of those laying around. Nickel. Honestly, I forget what they look like. Zinc. Bronze. Right here. Oh, I have 2 and I need 3, so I don't have enough of that. So we might have to go get some of that. What was the other thing? Roselle cloth. I wonder if I can refine that as well. Fine linen. See, I sold all my stuff off, and now would have been a great time to have it. Yes, right here. Roselle cloth. All right, now while we're waiting for this next event, we can go ahead and try to track this stuff down. And I'll show you how to find it real easy. Now, I've made a map so I can find it. But you can actually find this stuff pretty easy. Again, magnetite ignet. Then I know where some of these already are because I've been collecting them on and off. Magnetite ignet, so we got to get the raw stuff. And then rose cloth, and then green heart plank. Now, because this is a high-end ship, this is actually the highest-end ship that you can get from the main quest. Most likely, it's going to be in the highest-end area, right? So you can go in and you can look for it, right? You can roll over and say, okay, that's a Bacca there. This is pure iron. Over here, we've got pure iron and so on. Or what you can do is you can just go into your knowledge center. You can go into your codex, I believe it is, yes. And then you can go look for raw materials. And we are looking for Roselle here, so we can track that. We're looking for raw metal. So we can go in and track the magnetite. There we go. And then the green hearts. Track that. There we go. And then when we go back to the map, like this, we're going to see that it's going to show us a bit of those once it loads in. There it is. So yeah, it's showing down here. Now in this case, this one's actually the lower level one. And so that's showing me right where those planks are, that I can go and collect them. I think it only can do one at a time. Yeah, active filter is green heart. Just dawned on me. You can only do one filter at a time. So I'm just going to right click there, go in, make sure I don't have anything in my cargo that I need to take out. Yeah, a little bit of something. Keep my ship nice and lean. And then we need to manage cargo because I can see that one of my slots is empty. We'll get some food. And then we'll set sail. Let's go. All right. Then we'll go ahead and see which way. I'll go this way. Go around the backside this way just to do something different. Now I'm just going to take my my faster ship here, which you can see really suffers from wind. We do this. We can also get our boost on. So it's boosting our stamina constantly. It's also boosting my repair kits as well, by the way. I could harvest a bunch of coconuts. I'm just trying to get around the back way here. Trying to get it going. I think they said that even La Peste item would stay. Probably bring out. Yes, they did say. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to put in there. That La Peste will be coming back as part of that storyline. Oh, I forgot to put that in the thing. They said that as well. So, you know, keep your La Peste stuff. I should write that in there right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm not even going to watch where I'm driving here, but look at this. Let me go in here and edit this real quick. All right. I'll fix that later, but I got it in there. Okay. This way. Man, that food gives a lot of stamina. Wow. What is that food? Grilled crocodile, 50%. It's depleted. Bummer. Someone else already picked it up. Alright, sucks to be us. Alright, other side. Cruising around, getting some resources, which is fun. Oh. There's our timer. Any other opportunities? Yes, we got some opportunities. Ooh. Let's sign up for this one. Get that one done. Okay, we're going to go over here and try to find some greenwood. And we've got 5 minutes before that starts. Now, if somebody else signs up for it, I'll just back out and go to a different one. Look like they're there. I just go straight toward it, by the way. A bunch of it on the ground, too. Trying to hit that purple. Didn't quite get the purple, but we got a bunch. Okay, now also some places they'll sell green heart planks right there. So we'll just go buy a bunch. We just need 5. And so we'll roll over here. Probably don't want to tick these guys off while you're trying to buy your planks. Just saying. Whoa. Way overshot that. All right, buy and sell. How many planks can I buy? 14. You know what? I'm rich. Take them all. Take them all. And there's another smart thing I just thought of. Go around and buy out all the resources, everybody. If you've got lots and lots of cash, say you got 50 million silver, so you can buy a ton of materials for making your ships. There's another great use of your excess resources. But they're not resetting silver, so you can hang on to that. For sure. Alright, heading back. Let's burn up some water. And again, how long do I got? 3 minutes. Okay. Actually, I might want to go to this one. Arbalete. A little closer. About 1900. Let's go that way. Let's go that way, because this one over here is probably longer. Let's look. Yeah, it's 3,000 that way. Okay, 1900, much faster. Especially if we've got the wind on our side, which we do.
Get ready to sink them! They're in range!
I'm not involved in any of that. Cool down. So I have to land at a location so I can fast travel. That's what I'm doing. The second you can land, boom. You're in there. You're on like Donkey Kong. All right, Z. Manage cargo. Put this stuff away. And we'll deal with that in a minute. Because I see there's some water over here. I'm going to go grab it. Every time I see any water, I have a tendency just to grab it. Over there. Then we're going to repair the ship. Again, check the cargo. Looks good. We don't want to miss our opportunity over here. It's like 2 minutes. Let's look and see where we're going to teleport to right here. I feel like it takes about, a minute or two to sail there. It depends on how close the thing is, but you got to teleport in. You got to get in your ship. Oops, that was the wrong ship. By the way, that was the wrong ship. This is more of my ferry ship. I run over there, grab it, run back, right? So it ferries loot back and forth, or runs loot back and forth. My other ship that's more DPS and more tanky and can hold more loot is the Snow. Oh, I should have set sail on that one. See, and there's always something that you got to take care of before you get up on the sail. So there we go. All right, away we go. 1 minute and 3 seconds. Of course, the sooner I'm there, if I'm there right at the very start, the quicker that I get it done. No other players are joining that for right now, so that's good. All right, no, we got full sail. There we go. It wasn't full sail there. Maybe a little water, give me a little extra boost. It's not very far, and I'm in the zone. There we go. Let's kind of evaluate this zone here. What do we got? We probably got some towers over here we need to take out. Oh, this is the one with the double towers. I see. Or I could just stay way out here. See the see that white line? That's where they can shoot. That's part of the aggroing all of these. But I'm just going to go ahead and go way out here outside the boundary and see if I can just chill out here the whole time.
Let's board them, Captain.
Oh, wow. The last shot, I got it pretty good.
Battle stations! No! Enemy ahead!
Yeah, I'm just going to chill out here so those, the things can't attack me. Look at that fog. Fog's in and right there. Guy coming in. Cool thing about the Carronade is it resets pretty quickly.
We must chase it away!
The ship is always constantly moving a little bit too, everybody. Just like a real boat. A real boat is constantly moving all the time. This is just me getting a lot of XP as well. I can always make more cannonballs.
Enemy ship spotted!
Sails are in tucker!
I'm gonna be ready for the next season, everybody. I'm capturing some locations, so my thing's gonna be ready to rock straight away, and I get to choose which ones I get to have manufacturers in the next season because I'll have all these other ones. Now again, I don't need to fund them. You just need to have them. And again, now you guys know, and you guys can get in there and get a huge head start. Now, if you have any questions on Season 2, feel free to let me know. I'll give you the quick overview, and you don't have to sit for 2 hours and watch that horrible live stream they did. Again, I feel bad for everybody. That's rough when you have technical problems. That's rough. I forgot to look at how much the thing was, too. Yet again, I forgot to look at what the starter time is. Now I can actually watch it back on stream afterwards. So note to self, go back and figure out what the time was. These are all low levels. These are level 6s. Just keep doing this every 30 minutes and you'll have them all.
Don't let it escape!
Time to get close.
There it is.
Captain! Our sails are broken! We're ready to shoot!
Yeah, guard tower wants to shoot me. Oh, it actually hit me. Punk. Look at you. Look at you go with your little ship. Aren't you cute?
Get ready! We're in range!
Range for the bottom of the sea. Yeah, that guy's doing a little pot shot on me.
Enemy ship spotted!
Sure. Turn your weak points toward me. Guess you want to take out that tower over there, but sometimes I don't bother to block. If I take a little bit of damage, oh well.
Be ready to attack that ship!
87%. Oh, look at these two guys. I know exactly what to do.
Your orders, Captain! Our sails are are destroyed!
Don't stop! Get them!
Crew board that sucker.
Pull her in!
Let's see if we get bonus loot for crew boarding him during a PvP thing.
All in a day's
Très bien! Keep at it, people!
98%.
Another ship in range!
Takeover successful. All right, another W for me, everybody. Sink your rival to claim your chests, their chests for yourself. No, thank you. No, thanks. All right, back to the deal here. Royal Burial Grounds. And now I have another section. Well, yes, I have the lumber yard, and I have this whole bottom coast. So now I just need these two. Then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly what I need to get multiple of these. Which is, how many am I going to get for 5? Let's go see. And where'd the thing go? It's up here. I'm going to get, for 5 territories, I'm going to get 3 leases. So that means I'm going to get to pick 3 manufacturers right off the top of right at the top. Of course, I'm going to pick the one that only has 2, so I'm getting that 30% bonus right at the very beginning. That would be the smartest move, I think. So that's just me and my crazy ideas. There you go. There you go. All right, repair, manage cargo. Put all that loot back in there. This one here. Down we go. Okay, how we doing? I think we're probably good there. We should check in though. Oh, I got a new chest. Probably check in on how my stuff is going. So let's fast travel back over here. Like so.
The captain's shadow graces us once again. Got some work for you.
Captain Shadow graces him. All right, bro. Okay, that's a little too far. Oh, I got another kingpin. So your name continues to spread in the high seas. I hear pirate merchants have stock designs for new ships, equipment, and furniture. I have also shipped some wares to your warehouse as tokens for making it this far. Use them wisely, Captain, and lay the foundations of your own private empire if you survive the next full moon, that is. Claim it. Warehouse. The reason why I put it in the warehouse is so that when I go to open it, it opens and drops it in the warehouse. Actually, I got 2 of them. The Bombard. And I got a Leopold. Again, I can put those on my ship. So I'm kind of keeping all of these things to put these on my ship later on. Big time. And again, you see I have 5,000 pieces of 8, around 5,000 sovereigns, over 1 million things, and so on and so forth. And again, it's really fun to get to this point. To finally get to the higher part of the end game. And again, they're changing up the end game a bit as well. So definitely get prepped for it. Let's see if we've got this almost done. 31 minutes. We'll just let it run. We'll just let it run. 31 minutes there. See, it makes you want to wait around for that to finish. Now, of course, in 31 minutes, you're going to be pretty close to 6 o'clock, which is going to be the reset, which then you stay on and you get those. And then now that you did those, you probably got another fort. Then you might go do the fort. Then you have another one that you got to want to capture the thing, capture a location so you get more things. And so see, that's how that snowballs into like 20 hours of streaming, everybody. I'm already at 5 hours right now. I did start a bit late today. But let's make sure that all of our stuff is processing. And then we'll probably go for about an hour. So that's got 31 minutes as well. So what I'll do is I'll go about an hour in Fallout 4. Then after the stream, I'll come back and I'll queue it up again and let it run while I'm not on stream. Also, let's make sure that all of our stuff is captioned with PvP. Oh, there's the PvP flag. PvP flag off. Yeah, I think it's off right now. I was wondering where that was. I know I'd seen that somewhere. I don't ever turn it on. Checking the map. That's what we're doing. Checking the map. Going into the helm map. And then we're going to make sure that all of these ones down here are funded for another day. Yes, 19 hours. So tomorrow around this time. Well, 4 hours ago. So around midnight or so. Those would be good. Now, see, I can use my pieces of 8 to update this, but I would not. I don't think it would be worth it. But I don't know. You put 2,000 in. Am I going to get 2,000 out of there? Maybe in the next 11 days if I'm very diligent. I might get more than 2,000 back. Right now, I find what you want to do is look at the capacity, and then that gives you the general idea of how much you're going to get. This is 60 per hour for 22 hours. Hey, Suri, what's 60 times 22?
60 times 22 is 1,320.
So that's going to be about 1,300 I'm going to get from this. And then if I spend 2,000, I could get it even faster. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Hey, Suri, what's 72 times 22?
72 times 22 is 1,584.
So that's 1,500. So how many times would I need to do that to get those pieces of 8 back? So I just spent 5,000. So I would need to run it. How long? Oh, it's probably going to run longer now, though. So let's just say 24. Hey, Suri, what's 72 times 24?
72 times 24 is 1,728.
So it's going to do about 2,000. So yeah. Again, I don't think that was a good investment, but I can do a 4,000 and a 5,000, so that'd be 9,000. And then that's 9,000, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13,000. If it makes me 4,000 every 2 days, and I have 10 days, that's 5 times 4. Hey, Suri, what's 5 times 4?
5 times 4 is
20.
20.
So that'd be 20,000 back. So it would cost me 9,000, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,000 to get 20,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. If I'm diligent and I do it every couple days, I might do that. You know what? I'm going to do that. And this way I can just collect those. Collect all the ones in the area. Just keep doing that run. So I'll end up in the long run, if I invest that in there, do it every couple days, I'll end up with an extra, how much? 4,000? 4 or 5,000 at the end to use for next season. So, but I got to also use up some of the other ones that I'm getting from over here to invest into there. So yeah, it definitely is like, do I really want to invest in that? Is it going to be worth it? But again, I do have like unlimited silver now. So I have unlimited cash, and I'm going to backlog a lot of silver because we're probably going to be spending a lot of silver in the beginning as well, especially gearing up all of our ships and stuff. So you definitely want to be diligent on building up your silver. You want to be diligent on collecting your pieces of 8, so you have a lot of pieces of 8 to start. Anything above 300,000 pieces of 8, burn that up. Go buy yourself ship weapons. Go buy yourself armor, all the stuff, because you got 40 ships you can have. And that's going to be your fleet, which is going to go pick up your pieces of 8 for you automatically, so you don't have to sail around and pick them up. And hopefully it does it offline, because that would be cool, everybody. Like, you queue up a bunch of stuff, you go offline, you come back, all of a sudden you got like 100,000 pieces of 8. That would be pretty cool, for sure, for sure. And again, they're going to compound each other. Had I done that earlier, everybody, I could have had all of these going at level 10. And then also financed all of them as well. I had enough silver to pay for all of them as well. That's the way to go. That's the way to do it. For sure. And it's cool. I got all those zones now. Again, I could fund all these ones too, but then I have to go collect them, which I don't want to do, because these are the easiest ones to collect, I think, because you're right here. You swing around, come back, boom, you're there. These ones are really annoying. You got to go up and over, and then down, and then this one, and then that one, and then up and get this one, and then maybe out there. Maybe. I don't know, the trade routes are a little annoying on some of these. Got these ones way here in the back as well. Some of these over here, though, this is like 23% over here. This one is 18%. I should make a note of this. 30%, 23, 23, and 18. So you're getting a boost there. This is actually probably originally 20% because I have a 3% boost. This one here is 15%. This one's 13. Probably this one's so low is because it's so close to St. Anne. So you're just getting 13%, but it's pretty close. I mean, this one's actually closer than these. But this one, these two are the easiest two to do because they're so close. Maybe I'll do these two. And even though these are less of a boost, they're closer. Especially the Toffo Lumberyard. Maybe I'll get this one because it's right across from where I am. Yeah, do these two. And then do these that are real close. Then the supply run is shorter, which means it takes less of my time, which means it's more valuable in the long run if you think about it. If you think about it. And again, once I get these two, then I'll go do that. All right, it's another 7 minutes, but let's go ahead and let that run. We're going to go ahead and do some more switching. So what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to go ahead and pull some words on stream up while I take a quick break and switch us over to some Fallout 4 Next Gen, The Dark Wanderer. We're going to be doing that here in just a second. So I got to, I got to press some buttons up here. Like this. Like that, and then this, and there we go. All right, I'll be right back.